Cheers.
Cheers. There you go.
I love it.
All right. Well, today, appreciate you guys coming. We're excited to have Beth Parker and Joey Parker as well. Beth is with Burleson Pools in Huntsville, Alabama, and also the with Master Pools Guild. So current vice president.
Yes.
Exciting to hear more about that coming up too. So, but we put them in the hot seat today. Really, it's about Beth, but Joey's here too to kind of lend his thoughts and expertise and how they live and some of the personal side of life too, and really probably just to give Beth a hard time because that's if anyone doesn't know Beth, and you will by the time this episode's over, she's a hell of a lot of fun and a good one to be around and a good friend. So I've enjoyed knowing you. When did we meet?
Was it officially? I guess it was like last year.
About a year. Yeah.
Yeah. This time.
Okay, about a year. Well, I feel like we've been friends forever.
Yeah.
So, but
We've
very
known
good,
and
so.
worked around each other. But
Yeah. Did you ever take one of the classes?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I
You
did.
were in one of. I think she was in that first Elevate class we did.
Yeah.
A couple years
Oh, were you
ago.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So
cool.
very good. So,
it was great.
yeah. Good deal.
Yeah.
So, well, we're gonna talk a little bit about Beth's life, about her company that she runs, and what are you, managing partner? I'm not sure what you are, but you basically run the whole show for Burleson, and then we're gonna talk about being a female in this industry, a female industry in this leader. Oh, wait, I said that wrong. Okay, let's strike that and reverse it. A female leader in an industry dominated by men, and how there's some dynamics in that I'm sure will be of interest to hear. And talk about MPG and some of the benefits of that association and where that's done, and then get into some just how you guys live and sort of your views on the industry and life and legacy and all the above. So good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Sure enough. So, I've kind of got a couple of questions. The first set we want to talk about is really just about you, your origin story. So how did you get into the industry? Is it accident, connection? Is it a passion? Is it just to survive? How did you get into it, and what's your background? Tell us about Beth.
My background is I went to a local Christian school in Huntsville, Alabama, Madison Academy, and I had a wonderful art teacher who took up a lot of time with me because I loved art. I didn't know which way I wanted to go, what I wanted to do with it. But I loved design, I loved drawing, I loved creating, anything hands-on. So she spent a lot of time with me and pulled a lot of that out of me that I didn't know I had in me. So I have to give her credit that her name was Miss Hickerson. And then I guess it was when I actually went to high school, I had a lot of fees. I wanted to play sports, played basketball, soccer, softball, anything ball related, I loved. And there were a lot of fees that came with that. And I had to find a job because Mom and Dad, they both worked blue collar jobs. Dad worked 2 jobs, and I had to go figure out something. So I went to my uncle, Benny Burleson, and I said, I need a job. I got to pay my way to play sports, and can I help you? And he said, sure, yeah, come in.
Come on.
So he put me to work, and that was actually before high school. It was actually in the middle school. I came on board at 12. I was mopping floors, cleaning bathrooms, doing all the dirty work. Going to the dungeon. I learned how to drive the forklift. I lift heavy, the chemicals.
Going to the dungeon.
Hang
on, let's get together.
The
Dungeons.
5-gallon CLC, going out, porta-vacing pools, doing all the stuff that needed to be done.
Old, that's actually awesome.
12 years old, I was not
driving the machinery.
I was not driving a car. I was driving the forklift.
Forklift
you do what you got to do, especially on Saturday morning when all the hotel people are there and they need their chemicals. So anyway, I learned a lot, and I was just the gopher, the stalker, whatever. And then I got into water chemistry. I learned that I had to grow up and understand it because I didn't know any of that. So during all that, I grew up. I'd come home I'd go from high school after school, and I'd go
But
work.
you just pause on that for a second. 12 years old.
Yeah.
I have a 12-year-old little girl myself. I can't. I mean, that's awesome. That's some.
I rode to work, and I don't think anything of it because that was just life.
What you did, yeah.
I know.
And I wanted to play ball. So if I wanted to play ball, I had to go work.
Yeah, well, that's some work ethic from early age.
They were keeping me out of
good.
trouble. I was not a troublemaker at all.
Too busy.
I didn't have time. But my cousin would pick me up. Somebody would bring me home. Then, of course, when I hit 14, I was driving Nana and BB's vehicles wherever I wanted to. They moved to Huntsville for a little while.
Because in Alabama, you can drive at like 9, right?
Okay, yeah, and on the farms, heck yeah.
Whatever.
You drive a tractor, you can drive anywhere. So anyway, I had it was a fun time between 12 and 15, and I guess I take advantage of that because not every kid gets that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I grew up in the business, and then I graduated, and I had an opportunity to go play ball, but I was burnt out.
Which ball?
I could have played collegiate basketball, and I probably could have played collegiate softball, and I chose not to, and I don't regret it because I was ready for a change. So I kept working at the pool company, and at the time, we only built hotel pools. That was Benny's dad. That was his thing, building hotel pools, and very few residential at that time.
And then maintaining them after the fact.
Yes, and maintaining them. We had a full-on service department, and it was 94 or 95, University of Mississippi Women's Center in 95, somewhere in there. Benny got a call or a fax. Remember the fax? Came through for this job to bid. And I remember him sitting in there at his desk, and he had his notebook out, and he was doing everything, filling it all out. I had no idea what he was doing, but he was doing the job takeoff. And he types it up, brings it to me to type it up. I type it up with the little word processor. You could hit the backspace if you missed a letter, and it would erase it, Yeah, it was so cool.
The sad part is very few people that are watching this will even have a clue what you're talking about because we're old.
But we do.
I know.
But I'm with you.
So I put this thing together for him, and he says, "You realize this is either going to make us or break us." And I was
That
like,
one job.
Whoa.
okay. He said, we're going into uncharted territory with Burleson Pool. He said, I want to take it to another level. And okay, whatever you say. Yes, sir. So his daughter worked with us at the time. She was in accounting. She was in the other office. And I was the little word processor, water tester, stock the shelf, whatever needed to be done, just get it done. Did not know what a general contractor was, did not know what an architect was at that time. I knew what an architect was, but when you bid those jobs, you have to send out, then you would have to build the packets and do all this stuff. And I had no idea what I was doing, but we got the job. We go and we build the job, and it was great. And he said, "This is where we're going. This is what we're doing.
This is the vision."
Okay, let's go. So we started in 94, 95. It was 95, maybe 95 or 96, somewhere in there. With that first job that's still here, I got in trouble because I sent a packet that was supposed to go to a GC. It was supposed to go to an architect, and he chewed my ass out because I should have known that. And I was like, okay, I'll take it, whatever. And then he realized she doesn't know. She doesn't know what this is. I've got to explain it. So anyway, we hire our first draftsman from a local community school. This is hilarious. I'm going to go quickly on this.
Oh, you're good.
No,
his
hilarious.
name,
We're looking,
I know.
That's great.
His name was Mukon Tai. He was from Asia or somewhere.
Thailand.
Thailand sounds like it.
Because I'm going with Thailand.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thailand. Let's say Thailand.
Yeah.
He drove this long, clanky, lime green, not a Cadillac, but one of those long
Oldsmobile.
cars.
Beautiful.
And he had little glasses, didn't speak hardly any English. And I was thinking, oh, this is not going to go good with BB. So we get him in there, we get his computer loaded up with CAD. You know, this is going to be
The
awesome.
original version
He's
of CAD.
taking us, like, what,
What,
13?
CAD version.
13 or whatever.
Correct.
And
I remember that.
he's going to take us to another level. Well, there's the communication factor of BB and Mukon. And BB thought if he just kept raising his voice at him,
Someone
no,
listen.
you're doing it this way. No. Right. And we're all sitting around. And
Oh,
finally
my
it's like,
God.
would you please quit? Would you please quit yelling at him? He
He doesn't understand what
he
you're
don't
saying.
understand you no matter how loud you get. And then he's going to up and quit because
then
he
we're
don't
all
know what
screwed.
you want.
Yeah.
So getting over that hurdle was a hoot. So we get Mukon figured out. He gets us through all the commercial jobs of drawing and whatnot. Well, we're all crammed in there like a bunch of hamsters in this office, and I'm watching and learning, and BB's going out to meet someone, and this is part of my journey of how I evolved into what I do, because I still didn't know what I wanted to do. And I was going to school at Drake, and I thought, I'll give CAD a shot. So I go in there.
How old was your uncle at this time?
I don't know, 40.
Okay, so he was still pretty young.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He followed, he was my...
He was in the prime of the business.
Yeah.
Stage. I know.
And
He's figuring it out.
He was my statistician. And he kept all my stats for me privately on the side to make sure in case I was going to go play collegiate ball, we would have all this record. So he followed me, I followed him.
He's kind of like your dad.
And my mom and dad share me well. I have to give them
They all get
kudos
along
for that.
with it, right.
Very tight family. And so I kind of watched Mukon, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And then BB said, "You want to go on a sales call with me?" "Yeah." "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, these people want a pool. You want to go with me?" I said, "Yeah, you're going to have to feed me. I'm hungry." I was always hungry. Playing sports.
How old
and all
were
that.
you?
Then I was 18,
Okay.
19, maybe, 18 or 19-ish, somewhere in there. And I go on this call with him, and I told him, "You got to feed me." And we're outside in the hot sunshine. We're meeting with these people. I fall out, just pass out.
Yeah, pass out. Hunger. So,
He wasn't kidding.
I know. By God,
I
feed that girl.
felt so bad. He was like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't feed you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, blah, blah, blah." Well, the homeowners felt bad. She's pulling out the water, the juices, everything. I said, "I'm fine. It's okay. I'm embarrassed. We're probably
Sign the
not going to sell this
contract.
dang pool." Oh, they signed.
You'll do
Just sign
anything
the
to sign a
They
contract.
signed.
Well,
And
Chris,
BB was
okay.
like, "Can you do
felt
that
sorry for
again?" So
We do that-
anyway.
we're going again on another sales call
Yeah,
tomorrow.
can you pass out again? Because this works well. I know.
So we got through that, and then I loved that because I got to meet the client. Then I got to be involved with creating something that I thought was really special in their backyard. And he says, "Sit down right here at this table. Here's your grid." I didn't know how to use the instruments at all. He said, "Just draw something out," because I'd drawn in school a little bit, and I am terrible at hand drawing stuff. And I start playing around with that, and I was like, I think this is what I want to do. So
It
I went,
got a little passion for you there.
got the CAD degree. My instructor at the small school, I told her, I said, I'm not going to use this in the house industry. I'm going to use this for swimming pools. This is a family-owned business. I'm probably going to be there because I really like this. So she customized the classes. I got to bring work to school
Right.
and learn how to draw at school by her. So that was kind of cool.
Very cool.
And she spent a lot of time with me as well. We created a great relationship, and then we got married, and
How'd you meet Joey?
well, Joey.
Oh. That's right. We can talk about it. It's all good here. This is for fun.
Joey. Joey lived next door to me when I was in middle school, and
he's a couple of days older than you.
just a couple.
Okay.
Not very much.
Yes.
He was coaching at
Very
New
wise.
Hope.
Yeah.
He was coaching at New Hope, where my brother went, and I was going to Madison Academy in Huntsville. And we knew each other from the summers because you'd take us water skiing. Yep. The deal was, me and Robbie would make sandwiches, pack the lunches, all the fun stuff, and we'd go water skiing, and he'd try to kill us on the tube.
You're not going to hold on to this one. Hold on.
Make them tough.
I will not lose this one.
So then I went my way. I went to Huntsville, practicing, doing all the things. He's living his life. And then I'm at my brother's baseball game one day, and my dad apparently put a bug in his ear to ask me out. And I didn't believe that. He let me borrow a coat. It was cold as all get out at that baseball game. So he had a coat in his back. He said, I got this coat in the back of my truck you can use. Okay. So I tried to give it back to him after the game. This is what I didn't tell you. Tried to give it back to him, and he wouldn't take it. He said, you can give it back to me over dinner. And I was like,
well played.
There you go. There you go.
no,
Well
you're
done.
like a brother, a grown-up brother to me. No.
That's not what you did.
You just take it home, think about it for a couple of days, whatever. So, of course, I had to call my mom. I was like, Mother, you're never going to believe how this turned out. Yeah. Well, what did you say? I said, well, I finally gave it a week or so, and I said, you can come get your jacket, and I'll take you up on dinner. And it's been history ever since.
There you go. How long y'all been married?
This year, 29.
Yes.
29 in August.
So when's your anniversary?
When is our anniversary?
August 2nd.
Okay.
Of what year?
94 or 98. Shit, 94
Yeah.
is when I graduated high school.
97.
97.
August 2nd, 97?
8297 is our anniversary.
Do you know what mine is? 8997.
Oh, my goodness.
One week. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. I need to refill now.
Just throw that bourbon around.
Oh, my gosh. That's great.
Hey.
You're having a problem with that corner because you about took out your trophy.
I did. I know.
I'm trying to stay
I've got
away.
problems in many ways.
I know you do.
But
Yes,
thanks
you
for pointing
do.
that out.
Yeah, you do.
Anytime. So, small world. There
Small
you go.
world,
I know.
yeah.
Mhm.
So at that time, this will, I guess, lead into a little bit more of life of Beth. We dated, and at that time we were getting ready to sell the retail part of our business because Walmart and Lowe's had come
Could
in.
compete.
Yeah. Big box taking the little guy out.
Yeah, and I'd worked every Saturday since I was 12. I was so happy.
Yep.
And Uncle Benny knew what he was doing. I'd play ball on Friday night, get home late, have to be at shop at 7 a.m. And you better not be late.
Yep.
That's a whole nother scolding. So we dated, got married. We sold the retail part and focused on commercial and residential, high-end residential construction, renovation. Just stick to what we're good at and let everything else. And then he was coaching. He was in his prime. So it was a beautiful world because we took our children. My cousin, she brought her kid to work with her, and I got to bring mine to work with me. And we had a little office off by the water lab that I turned into a playroom. And I had a speaker in there with a TV or a monitor, and I'm in there talking to our oldest, Jordan, and I forgot that the speaker was on and that the office with the ladies is all next door and Benny's on the other side. And Jordan, she can barely hold her head up. She's just, an infant.
Yeah.
And I put her on that little boppy seat, and I was like, now listen, you're going to have to watch this TV, and you're going to have to learn how to play independently because Mama's working. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
I hear them just dying laughing next door. They're like, man,
that's
she's
hilarious.
only like 6 months old.
She doesn't understand
She
that.
don't know how to play independently.
That's hilarious.
So I got ridiculed for that. But it was great that we got to do that, bring them with us, let them grow up a little bit, and then we started the daycare thing and all the things. But we got to be with our children at a young age, which was
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if I went out on calls or whatever, the family would step in and
That's huge.
babysit. Yeah.
It's a village.
It takes a village.
Did your uncle have a son at all, or
Yeah.
Okay, so he was never in.
He was. Mark is now. At that time, he was a paramedic. He drove, and he was also a firefighter. We lived together, actually. I moved in with him. Gotta watch this thing. We lived together for a little while because he had one of them. What are the? It's not an armadillo.
The spider.
Why was I?
I don't know where she's going with this.
Possum?
He's got a
No.
It is Alabama.
It changes colors.
Chameleon.
That's an
A
iguana.
gecko.
Iguana.
Okay, there you go. It's not
It's close to an
not an armadillo. That's right.
It's not a spider.
They ran over the armadillo on the way to get the
We
gecko.
did, and the
You know,
possum. We
and the-
skinned the
and
possum.
possum was
We
too.
brought the
I know.
possum to feed
The
the thing.
armadillo that ate the.
Oh my gosh.
I know, this is crazy. So anyway, he was driving a fire truck, needed somebody to feed the animal. I was terrified of it. And he's on a call one night, and I call him. We're still on the landline. And I got that phone pulled in
This
there
is
to
before
the
the,
cable.
the back phones? Or
Before
this
the
is
back
before,
phone. This
okay,
is the
yes.
landline at the house.
With
I'm
the
talking to
spiral
Mark.
cord.
Yeah, the
cord.
cord
That's
goes all the way
40-foot cord.
stretched out.
That's right.
And I
It's
said-
30-foot cord.
Yep.
He's on a call, and he answers the phone. I said, "This thing is dead." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "It is dead. It's upside down. His paws are curled in." I said, I hadn't done nothing to it. You said, chop lettuce up. I chopped lettuce up. He said, "Just get the water bottle out and spray it." Well, what if it comes alive? What if it jumps out? What? Just do it. I said, "Well, I'm laying the phone down on the couch. Just because." So I lay the phone down on the couch, spray him.
Comes alive.
Yeah, it's
He
not dead.
jumps. I said, "He's not dead. He's not dead." That was a lot of fun. But anyway, get back to him. He was in the business. He worked at a very young age alongside his dad and did a lot of the things growing up in the shell, doing the shotcrete.
The construction
and then,
side, yeah.
Hey, on your way home, you need to go service this, and this, and that ain't on the way home. It's like 2 hours this way to Tennessee
Oh my
to
gosh.
come fix this or come fix that. So then he left. He got out of the pool industry for a while, and and then he became a paramedic, and he did that, and then
But is he back in the pool now?
Yeah.
So he came
Okay.
back, and when Hurricane Ivan and Katrina,
Remember
Yeah.
that
Yes,
well?
okay, Michael
05.
Lovett called.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't want to get that wrong. May have to edit that. Anyway, Benny goes to the Gulf. He said, "Y'all's turn to sink or swim.
Yeah, it's yours
Y'all
for
gonna run
now.
everything
Yeah,
up here, and I'm going to the Gulf."
Yep.
Okay, fine. So he goes down to the Gulf, buys a house, sets up shop down there, and he and Mark, Benny had a plane at the time, so he'd fly back and forth every couple of weeks.
Sound familiar?
Yeah.
I don't have a plane.
Well, yeah.
So he would go down there, and they
sound
just
familiar.
move
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
move equipment from one job to the other and build swim pools back because there was no shells. It was so weird. It was
Yeah.
so eerie. I got to go down there. It was crazy. So he and I ran everything
In Huntsville.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or wherever we had going
That
on.
was a sink or swim moment,
Yeah,
literally.
because he was like, "I'm going to
And
go
how old
down
were you
here."
then?
That was
30?
I was 30.
Okay,
We
okay,
had both kids, and we just made it work. You just
Yeah.
do what you have to do.
Do y'all still have that one down there?
What?
That location?
No, it was just a house that he
just
slept at.
Just for the
I got you.
hurricane relief.
We did not open
basically.
up a shop.
Uh-huh.
Okay, y'all never
Yeah.
did. Okay, gotcha.
No,
Yeah.
but he was down there for 3 years, so that was kind of a test to see
You guys can take over.
can
Yeah.
we really do what we think we can do, and then that's when I got to be more creative and do more fun things, and then getting the guys over that hurdle of doing those things was a little bit of a challenge, but which now it's yeah. It's not
We
so
can
bad
handle that.
after
I
all. We
got
can do
this.
if we can do one.
We can
We
do
can
this
do
every
it.
time.
We can do it.
We
That's
can do
right.
it
Nothing
every
to
time.
it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So how has your role with Burleson changed, and where do you see for the vision for your future with them?
My role has not changed. I don't believe.
Like from those early days up until where you, because kind of
where I'm now
continue.
owner?
How did you become? Where was your evolution through? You've kind of gone through the early days, but where did you kind of
say this is where I want to
become
be.
the yeah?
I think what job was it? I was pregnant. The lady was a TV producer. My Uncle Mike, my dad's brother, and my aunt's brother was one of our superintendents. And we worked hand in hand. And when I say I was pregnant, y'all, I was pregnant, like out to here. And she was a TV producer, and I just thought that was the biggest thing in the world. It was just, I'm dealing with somebody very important. She, to make somebody like that happy and to get to be creative, and just, she trusted me with all of it in the backyard. And I'm like, I'm just a kid.
What do I know?
I'm just a
It's
kid.
like, you know a lot more about this than I do.
And I'm climbing around the rocks. I'm going out on her property. She had a huge farm, pulling these rocks in. My Uncle Mike's on the machine. Here, get this rock. Let's put it here. Get this rock. Put it here.
Your creativity's
So
alive.
that
Yeah.
made me, it just opened my eyes. And then I was like, we can take this to wherever we want to go. This is what I want to do. So I'll do this on the residential side, because Mark was like, I don't want any part of that. That is
His
not
commercial
my forte.
side doesn't have the
And I said,
creativity at
you
all,
go-
but the residential
You
gives
go
you
to
that
the
freedom.
commercial
Yep.
side, and I'll do residential side. So we did that, and that's where the role, I guess, where it just became, that's Beth's
Residential,
part.
right?
That's her thing. That's what she's doing. And then as I grew into it, it was like, well, COVID, of course, COVID changed everybody's world. We were going absolutely nuts, and it was like, I got to find somebody to help do this, because the roles are changing. And we got to figure that out. So anyway, hired an assistant, and she's wonderful. She's handling all that stuff. But I guess it was that one or two jobs, that was the turning point.
Yeah.
Is that what you're?
Yeah.
Is that
Just
what you're
trying to understand
after?
where where your
When your
passion
aha
came from.
moment
Your moment.
was.
Yeah.
The thing
you
is,
said-
where COVID was when you got into the partnership. It's when y'all got together and started talking about becoming partners and owning more stock in the business and eventually becoming
Yeah,
owners.
we had always we'd always said we were owners. Benny kept calling us owners, and I was like, well,
Well,
we
what do
got
I
to put
own?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do I own? And yeah, that's a good point, because it just goes by so fast. So we talked about it for about 10 years.
And then 10
A
years,
lot of
like, we've been talking about this for 10 years.
Should we not
Time
talk
to do
and do something
We gotta
now?
put this
I know.
into motion now.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we do.
So
And
is Benny still?
he's there.
He's still there.
We don't want him to go nowhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
He
he's
is
he's
so
still-
much fun.
Okay.
How old is he now?
Baby is 78.
That's awesome.
And
Still in it.
That is
full
good.
throttle. And let me tell y'all, we do cost accounting. I don't know how y'all do, but we have an element for every step of the job, okay? And he is so into it and loves it.
Still,
So
yeah.
we go, if something doesn't look right, it's like, let's run job cost on this job. let's run one on this job. Let's compare. Let's see where we are, what we're doing. He'll drill it. He loves it. And
So you're saying he knows his cost?
he
Yeah,
does.
this is
We
cost
do.
so important.
Okay, kind of an
Most
important
important
part
We
of what
do.
this thing is.
Yeah,
That's
he
right.
does.
Mhm.
And we do not want him to go anywhere. He has so much knowledge.
Oh, that's great.
He'd be a good one to interview.
Yeah.
But
I think he was at the Whistler event, wasn't he? That's right.
Yeah.
I met him there.
Yeah.
So, at the
very
MPG
knowledgeable
event.
and has so much history in his brain, so much knowledge. Just, it's amazing.
He's
To learn
second generation.
He's second.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Mark and I are third.
And are you co-owners, you and
Yes,
Mark now?
We
okay.
are. We
Okay.
are co-owners. BB owns some stock, and then Mark and I own the rest of it, and we run it.
Yeah. That's good.
Everybody reports to
Reports
us.
to you and Mark. Very good. And you guys get along well?
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
We're cousins. Yeah.
We're first cousins. We're more like brother and sister. I'll throw a fit sometimes in the job meeting, and he'll just look at me, and he'll either fire back at me or he'll give it a little bit and let me calm down. We get along great.
Very good.
We get along great. We're our number one goal is to make sure that company continues on. His daughter is one of the two fourth generation.
Yeah.
So Benny's grandson, that is by his daughter, Connor. You met him
I did.
in Whistler. Connor and Allison are the fourth generation, and Connor's gone on he's worked in all the different departments. Allison, she graduated with a business degree in HR a couple years ago from UNA, University of North Alabama. So she's in HR. She's doing great with the company, and they both.
It's a legacy all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one thing that's really impressive is the fact that second generation companies typically don't even make it. It's like a 10% chance.
Yeah.
To go to like fourth generation, the third generation is very impressive. But if you can do four generations,
whole
that
lot.
is like
Crazy.
less than. I bet you that's less than 1% of companies that can actually, pull it off.
And I don't know.
Especially with the family
only
dynamic.
thing I
Yeah.
know, the only thing I know in the pool industry is MPG, Master Pool Guild. I don't know the other groups, and I know PHTA, but I mean nobody's going to stand up and say who's the fourth generation. But it would be something
That's
good
more
to
like the
find
government.
out.
No, I would
Right,
absolutely.
yeah.
I would.
It would look.
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
So MPG wise, the reason I said that is because I don't think there was the night of the awards when I said fourth generation. I don't know that there's another fourth. I think there's only a couple third generation.
And MPG is historically known to be legacy companies
Yeah.
that are multi-generational.
Yeah.
But you may take the cake.
So we are trying, and
Do you
we're
market that a lot?
yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Oh,
And I agree.
completely agree.
And,
That's really impressive.
we may not
60
go
years
anywhere.
old.
We're like
I know, 60
We
years.
celebrated our 60th year of business. JB started that business in 1965. JB being Benny's dad.
Yeah.
Started it in 1965, and then we celebrated our 60th year in November of last year.
That's really cool.
That's awesome. Congrats.
We had a big bang. Thank you. John Collins from Hayward came up,
Yep.
and
Old John.
Tracy Tennyson with Pool Corp. She and I have got a great relationship. Her and her husband came up, and that was very nice of them to just show up,
That's great.
support, and we had a great time. Yeah.
So what associations or what like manufacturers or professional partnerships do you guys have? You mentioned MPG, you mentioned Hayward. What do you have?
Yeah, I have good relationships with, of course, Hayward, Pool Corp, and we do. I love Carlos with Fluidra. He's a mess. He's helped me out a lot too. So I don't want to not have. I'm not that kind of person to not have a good relationship with somebody, because I feel like everybody has something to offer.
Open
So
to
I want to make sure I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, if you will.
Very
But
good.
as far as that goes, who else? Hayward, Carlos, and Fluidra.
So some of the ones that have helped you really hone your skills and go along the way.
Yeah. Yeah. And just, it's the relationships, building those, instead of them just being a salesman or whatnot, just sitting down and
It's 100%
shooting the
relationship.
crap with each other.
Totally.
And just,
That's one thing I hit on hard, especially with and I've done a couple of like speeches at sales meetings for manufacturers and the like, and that's like you don't understand the importance of the relationship. Even a lot of manufacturers reps don't even understand it, and
Yeah.
so and how
and if
that
they don't,
makes
they're
all the
missing
difference.
it. They're missing it. So, yeah. It's just,
It's half the fun.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I had, I was on the highway 10 years ago, and I had tile I needed picked up or something, and I couldn't make it back to Superior to pick it up. I called my guy, and I was like, I am going to be so screwed if I cannot get that tile. I'm going to be dead. I'm going to be a dead duck in water. I'll meet you with it. I was like, no way.
Mm-hmm.
He
No,
said,
that's
I'm loading it
relationships, man.
up. I'm loading it up. I said, just call me. We'll meet up on the highway. Meet up on Highway 72. We'll do our exchange.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Adios, amigos.
And you just saved the day. Thank you so
And
much.
that plays for that pays off for years and years and years down the road.
Just simple things. And it's like, I know I'm his biggest gunite person, and his main goal was selling vinyl liner kits and fiberglass pools, which is great, but he helped me. So it's I always just try to build those relationships.
Very good.
What kind of challenges have you faced in as a female leader in the male-dominated construction world? I bet you these are some good ones.
I know. I saw a smirk.
And by
on
the
that
way,
one.
don't hold back.
I know. Just say what you want to say.
Yeah, say
I
what
know.
you
We
want to
want
say.
you to.
Let me get a sip on that one.
That's right. Cheers
Well,
again.
The ones that are, I've learned to just speak my mind when I have to.
Good.
If I'm quiet and they think they have the upper hand on me, then they're going to run all over me. So I figured that out early on, and that was a challenge. But once I spoke up and
They respected you because you
I
knew
made
your
eye
stuff.
contact, and I didn't break the eye contact, and I'm like,
I mean business, buddy.
I mean what I say. Yeah. And
Did
once,
you actually get in? Is there a story behind that? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's one or two.
Oh, there's more, I'm sure.
From residential side. I can't. Yeah, there is. And I had no idea who this guy was, but I came home hot one day. I had them kids in the back seat. They're crying. They want to get home. Mama's tired. I got this one demanding customer, and he's all this, lawyer that. And that's all I'm going to say, because I love my lawyers and I love my doctors. And this guy was well known throughout North Alabama. I didn't know who he was, what he did. He put his pants on the same way I do, 1 foot at a time. And I pull in the driveway, and he's talking through his teeth like this. You better get up here right now and get
That's
this
great.
fixed
I love
right
it.
now.
I love it.
He's on the lawnmower. And I sling open that door. We've got fancy little cell phones then, probably a flip phone.
The razor phone.
Yeah,
back in the
the
day.
razor.
Yes, I remember that.
And I'm standing on the hot asphalt, and I'm pacing back and forth. I got the kids out of the hot car and put them inside, all the things. And I'm pacing, and I was like, I don't know who you are or what you're doing or what you think you're going to get out of this, talking to me like this. But it ain't getting you anywhere. So you need to back that tone down it's a pool.
Yeah. Let's not forget
It's a pool.
It's a
Let's
pool.
forget where we're.
Let's just not forget it.
It's a pool.
Yeah. I
And
got those stories.
God. And so anyway, he backed off.
You respect that.
He backed off.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, I don't want to do this to everybody, but
by
shit,
God, I
if somebody's
can.
going to run
I
over
know.
me, I'm going to stand up for myself. And he's off the line. He's like, what's going? Anyway, so we get through that, and then funny, I'm not going to go to that part. I'm not going to tell that part of it. There was a person in another city that knew of him, and they were like, you did work for him? You did what?
You told that
Do
guy
you
off.
know who he is? And I said, I don't care.
It doesn't matter. He's a human.
I don't care. He puts his shoes and socks on just like I do.
Yeah, normal
And
person.
I didn't deserve that. I had done everything I was supposed to do. He just wanted me to bow down and kiss his ass.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing
Ain't
it.
I
happening.
ain't playing
No,
that
the
game.
only ass I'm
Ain't
kissing is his. So anyway,
Look at Joey.
All right, there you go.
so there's that. What?
So I got a quick story. Speaking of her toughness, so I retire. I go to work at the office and just hands-on, helping out, whatever I can do to help the company, just to spend some time there at the shop, at the company with her and the family. And I'm back around the guys in the back of the shop. And most of these
You know
guys,
where he's going with this.
most of these guys that work for Burleson, I coached and I taught in school. So I knew,
Oh, that's cool.
knew the majority of them. And so we're hanging out and they're like, Coach, how in the hell do you put up with her? Is she always like this? And I just start dying laughing because she has that persona of in front of the guys that she is a bitch. I mean, she can get the job done and she doesn't play to anyone. And then when she comes home, it's a complete reversal of how she had to act on the job compared to how she acts at home. And I just thought that was the funniest thing was when they was like, how in the world do you
She's
put up?
sweet as pie, man.
How do you put up
What
with
are you
her?
talking about?
And
She's sweet to me.
Thank you.
you just don't know her.
So
Just
is that do you think like a gender role to like assert yourself as needed to demand respect, and that's what it takes to do? And
Yeah. And
that's
what I try to teach the fourth generation. They want that respect. They want it, and it's like, honey, you are not gonna get it. Number one, because of who you are.
You got the
You gotta
last name.
shut up. You gotta. Nobody cares about what's going on in your life. Nobody cares. You're an owner. You're an owner. I'm an owner. He sleeps with an owner.
The best perk. Without doubt.
I love you, Beth.
I mean, it's the truth. No, the respect, and it doesn't come overnight. But
No,
when
it's
you're, like our tile crews, I love getting out in the field with them. Our older guy, he had to retire because of health issues. We would be out laying out tile patterns, cutting stuff, just playing, doing this and that. I didn't do it to earn his respect. I did it because I enjoyed it and trying to be creative and get him outside of the box of let's
See the
try
bigger
this,
picture.
let's do that. And then the same thing with the other guys of just showing up for them, get involved with them, do.
Be a leader.
And
Act like you care.
then I wasn't even trying to earn respect. I don't even know if I have respect. But
I think you probably have more respect.
It's not even about that. It's just, I honestly, every one of those guys, I love them. And just like a brother. And I interact with them all the time. That's just who I am. And I think that's part of my drive.
And they know that. They know that. They want to please her. And
They do.
It's one of those things, you work out in the field and the boss shows up and everybody starts scurrying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody starts, here comes Beth. Here comes, and they all just get to work and they're all moving, and I'm like,
little ant bed.
oh,
All of a sudden,
My neighbor,
What happened here?
my neighbor has watched the whole construction process, and he's like, "Man, when you drive up,
I know.
it changes."
You're like,
And I love it.
they said they work like this all the time.
Every minute.
What are you
It's
talking
an
about?
honor that they're like that. I feel very honored, but we have a very unique set of employees. We don't have a lot of turnover either, so hopefully they're having just as much fun as we are.
So that's a good segue into my next question. So
Okay.
you are a mentor to them, right?
I get
Who's your mentor? Man or female, or male or female? And this can go back from very beginning.
This is going to be fun.
Who is your mentor? Obviously, it was your uncle early on.
Oh yeah.
But as you got, I mean, did you have separate, like different mentors as you go? Okay.
I had my art teacher, hands down. She was one. Even maybe one of my math teachers, and I hate math. I can't even believe I'm saying this. She was a good mentor to me. Of course, my mom and dad. My dad's work ethic.
That's where you got it from.
Both
both
of
of
them.
them.
My mama could manage men like
Mm-hmm. So you
She
saw
had
that in
four-
action.
You picked up on that then.
she'd
Yeah,
have 4 bosses, and she was just like this.
That's kind of awesome to hear that.
It is.
It's
She was amazing to see what she did.
What did
And
she do?
She was an executive secretary for at the time it was called United Technologies, the space and rocket.
Oh, yeah,
The
in
boosters.
Huntsville in the 60s, right?
The-
Oh, yeah.
That was-
that's
the-
like
Going
Mad
to the
Men.
moon and
That's
The
like
shuttle,
Mad Men,
the
right?
shuttle,
I know.
and she was the executive to all the big people that signed off. So she managed, multitasked. Then my dad was a facilities manager, and then he also on the side ran an HVAC company. He was also a volunteer firefighter and helped people. It was just incredible what our life was, and that was just
What advice
part
would
of
you?
it.
What advice would you give young women that are not even just in the pool industry, but in the construction industry in general? What would be your biggest advice to them, and how to handle people, and just be successful as being in this
As a female in the
as a
industry.
female in the industry?
well. I didn't get to finish my
Oh, continue.
heroes, my mentors.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, you just-
I'm sorry.
you just cut
She's
her
got so
off.
many of them.
I know. God.
Can we take a break?
We can.
We can. Absolutely.
get
we need,
another?
we need some refills, I think,
My-
too.
my
I'm going to
upper
cut her
lip-
off, but hey,
That's
My-
right.
I'm going to get her another drink.
Look.
Come on.
It's good.
Look,
stuff.
my upper lip
right.
is starting to
I
think
know
of
you're
my
starting to go like that.
And you don't want to get her mad. Don't get her mad. Do not get her mad.
Through her upper and lower teeth.
That's right.
So back to the
Mentorships.
mentorship.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
One of my mentors is a lady out of Canada. She's with the MPG. And I was in my 20s when BB started bringing me, BB, a.k.a. Benny Burleson, when he started bringing me to the meetings. Sitting around the round table discussing, there's not but 2 or 3 women
Yeah.
in
all
these
the pool
rooms.
industry.
At that time,
Yeah.
Yeah, legitimately. Mhm.
just 2 or 3. And there was one lady in there. Her name is Carla. Carla's, I can't pronounce her name. Anyway, it starts with an S. She was a badass.
Is that out of British Columbia?
She was, yes.
The Alka
Alka
Pools?
Alka, thank
Pools,
you,
yes.
because I could not remember.
Songs
Thank
or
you.
something like that, right?
She
Yeah.
is unbelievable. And I got to see her as chairman, got to go through her meetings and watch her leadership. Excuse me, her leadership through the MPG and everything she had to offer, because she's in a family-owned business as well from her father, and then they do things differently, sort of, kind of, but they build some awesome pools. Just
I saw some at the Whistler meeting.
Yeah.
Some of their work was impressive. For sure.
They do amazing work. And I was like, I want to be her. I want to be like her one day. can I be like her one day, maybe? So the more interaction I got through the guild and realizing these people are my friends. They're not competitors. You okay over there? You gonna fall asleep?
Yeah, I'm
You good?
flushed.
Huh? You all right? I
don't know why.
wasn't looking. Apparently, you're like you having problems.
Take it.
No, I'm good.
Take that
Okay.
LL Bean thing off.
I know.
I had the
Okay.
same problem.
I know. Yesterday
It's
he was like,
getting
I mean,
hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
dang, that's right.
Honey, it's a joke. That's a song to you.
There you go. Cheers.
He can edit
That's
whatever.
right.
There you go.
Twice in a row.
I know. That's
Penny is on the way.
No,
That's right.
I saw your eyes go.
Really?
Yeah, you did it like twice, and I thought I'm boring. I
Yeah.
gotta
No, I
move
do fall asleep.
on.
I'm like halfway narcoleptic.
Yeah.
You okay?
There is that. I'm fine.
All right. We need to put a rubber band on him.
That's right. I know. I start slapping.
I am
I
freaking
just slap
tired
him.
as can be. That is for sure. Anyway, all right, go ahead.
So, anyways, being around her and then realizing the more I got to go to those MPG meetings and to be around those people and listen, it wasn't just my whole world went from Alabama to all 50 states.
The world.
Here's
Yeah.
what we're doing over here. What's your problem? What are you doing? Let us help you. Really? All I had to do was speak up. So that's another piece of advice to offer. Don't be afraid to speak up. Yeah, it's very intimidating, but the setting, the group, the guild, that relationship of those people and being able to share everything with each other. Carla was just incredible, and I got to pick her brain, and so I have to say she's, of course, one of my mentors, and then music mentors that don't even know that they're mentors. That's a whole nother,
Sure enough.
growing up with the music, and the music gets you through things and this and that. But yeah, I have to say Carla is one of
So what's your music?
the badass people. I am very eclectic, but I like old country.
Good for
Oh
you.
boy, that's
good
you all
stuff.
day long. I know.
I like old country. Some of this new stuff's okay. Ella Langley's good.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's
She's
great.
a badass.
She is.
Dolly, of course.
Yes.
And Keith Whitley, Lori Morgan. I grew up. That's what my mama
Played,
instilled
yeah.
in me. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just a little bit of everything like
Fort
that.
Payne boys.
Oh, yeah, Alabama. Hello.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, my mama drugged me. Let me tell you all a little short story right quick. Side note. Mama went through a midlife crisis when she was about 40. I had legs longer than I don't know what. She goes to the Chevrolet dealership, and at that time, remember the turntables? There was a red IROC sitting up on that turntable.
I rock.
She had to
Great.
I
have it.
will have it.
It's mine.
She went and got it. And here me and my brother are crammed in the back seats. There's no seat back there.
I feel that.
But she had
leg
the
issue.
T-tops. Oh, we were
T-birds.
we were
Speakers.
so
Right.
cool. We were so cool. Miserable, but we were
It doesn't
so
matter.
cool.
That's right.
Anyway, she used to go to the June Jams. Do y'all remember?
Oh,
June
totally
Jams?
remember that.
Do you know June
I don't
Jams?
know June Jams.
Oh.
No.
I've heard. I've never been to
Yeah.
it, but I've heard of it.
Okay, my mom was a big, crazy June Jammer, and Alabama would put this on, and they
It's
would
just
have
like Woodstock, but for country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to
Yeah.
you have to go early, and you beat the crowd. Mom was like, Beth, you're going to go with us. I'm going to take you to June Jam. Okay, fine. And you're going to carry all of our shit.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Oh, by the way, that's why you're going with us. Yeah.
That's right.
So they open the gate up. We drive in the middle of the night. It's 2 a.m. It's foggy. We're going to the June Jam. I think that was where I first got my first crush on Garth Brooks. He climbed up the light tower later that night, and I was like, yeah,
That guy.
that's who I want to
right.
be.
That's
I want to be like Garth.
Anyway, the gate opened, and Mama said, carry all this stuff and you just run. You run
for us.
and run, and you throw that blanket down and all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm a sucker.
That's hilarious.
I'm a sucker, and I'm strapped down with everybody's crap. And I run, put the blanket down,
Well, to make a little sense out of that,
find them.
this is Fort Payne, Alabama,
Fort Payne, Alabama.
out in the fairgrounds. So there's no assigned seats.
No.
You just
So
pick
it's
your own
just when the
spot.
gates opened up,
Yeah,
everybody
first
just
come,
ran
first serve, baby.
Whoever got to the front was in the front, and whoever was last, you were in the back.
Yeah,
And
good
so
luck.
If
she
you
would,
ain't first, you last.
That's
Ricky
right,
Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. That's
Bobby.
the one. I know.
Not first,
Absolutely.
last.
I know.
and she's always been first. So there you go.
That's right.
But we had to ride to the June Jam in the Red Eye Rock. Oh, God. Anyway, that was my first
It's
and my
pretty
last.
fitting.
Yeah.
That was my first and my last.
Fits, so.
And the group Alabama would put on a heck
Oh,
of a show.
God. It was awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they're in their hometown, man.
Yes, exactly.
That's
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
And I have to this question for Alabama especially is you have to ask. You don't even have to ask the rest of the question. Is which one are you?
I'm Auburn.
Auburn,
the way.
Auburn, through because it's all that matters. The only thing that matters in the entire state of Alabama is which one are you?
Yeah.
And there's nothing else
No,
in relation to the
You're
whole.
correct.
It's
You're
so
100%.
funny to me.
And I was
That's-
raised in a split household.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My brother and my dad were awful Alabama fans and still are. And I can't wait for them to watch this because you know it's true. They were
Eye roll.
awful.
Eye roll. Did you
But
see the eye roll?
my mom had
War damn eagle there.
Yeah, War Damn Eagle, baby.
That's right.
My mom had a uncle that played basketball for Auburn, and he was later inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we have a little
What's his
bit
name?
of his name is Bobby Tucker, not Ricky Bobby.
Not
Yeah,
Ricky
not
Bobby.
Ricky
but
Bobby
we're
Tucker.
close.
Bobby
We're
Tucker.
close.
I know.
We're related
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'll tell you a story off this about that
Yeah.
later.
Very
Yeah,
good.
pull that thing up there.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure enough. No. Okay, so you started talking about MPG. Let's kind of dive into a little bit about that organization. What is your experience with it? How did you get involved? What drew you to the mission? Just tell us kind of your. I know you're a huge advocate of it, but and current vice president and doing a great job with it. So.
Thank you.
Mhm.
It started with a trip. I think it was my first plane trip, my first plane ride, commercial plane ride to Las Vegas. I was underage. I was 16.
In Las Vegas.
From Alabama to
In
Las Vegas.
on there's a
With
story
my
in this,
uncle.
In the
this one
80s.
coming up.
With my
90s.
uncle, and I know I'm probably going to get ridiculed for this, but I don't care. I was on a plane with him and Nana, and BB was like, "You want to go gamble?" Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
I'm
is,
in,
man.
baby.
That's
Come
right.
on.
I never,
Oh,
I didn't even know. I'm from Alabama. You think I've seen a casino table? No. Have I played
Casino.
casino? have I sat at a poker table? No. He said, just pull up your chair and just
Just
watch.
watch. Just
okay.
watch.
Yes, sir. So I'm just thinking I'm going to get busted at any time, but I floofed myself up, made myself look presentable. We go down. Playing cards. That's the first MPG meeting that I can recall going to. Then there were a few years I didn't get to go at all because I was raising babies. And it just didn't work out with spring breaks and fall breaks. Then I got my breath, and I got really involved when around the time Carla was chairman. And I started paying attention more. I don't know if it was because I
What age
grew
was
up.
this? 30s?
Yeah, it had to be late 20s by then.
Kind of the point you're getting serious about career
Yeah.
and what you're doing.
And those meetings started meaning something. And sitting around and listening and talking, and people talking about their problems, sharing this and that. And then people offering advice. Hey, I'll come out there and help you.
Like, really?
Yeah. To Alabama?
Well, no. Just talking about roundtable discussions of hearing, a person in California having an issue and somebody in
The same issues you have.
middle of the world saying, "Hey, I'll come out there and help you."
Yeah, I've had the
Yeah.
same problem. I'm going to help you.
Dang, okay, I like this.
Right.
You know, so
We're all on the same team here.
I got involved then of going to the meetings, and then I'd come home fired up of this is what I've learned.
This is what we're going to change. This is great.
This is what they got to offer. And then just the last 7 years or so, 10, has it been 10 years? The last 10 years, once you build those relationships, it's like family. Just, I know I can call you.
And count on
Yeah,
it.
any
And
minute. That's
probably
right.
after today, depending
right.
on how much you interrupt me.
I know, it's awful.
That's right.
How
Or if he falls
if I
asleep when
call
you're
you-
locked
fall
up.
asleep,
That's right.
the relationships that have come out of those meetings is amazing. And it's just a whole nother family, if you will, of just, I don't know.
It's support. It's camaraderie. It's a lot of things.
Yeah, it's
really important.
It's just another family. And
We're all in all. We're
they
all in
care.
this together. We're all in this dealing
they
with the same
care,
stuff.
we
Yeah.
care. We're all after the same goal.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be successful. We need to make money, but we also want to build a damn good product,
Absolutely.
Amen.
and we want it to last
And have integrity in the business.
yes,
Right.
and keep the 60-year legacy
Yeah,
going.
don't be the one that screws it up.
Yeah, it's not on me
Not on my
anymore.
watch.
I've
That's
done
right.
my part.
I know, but that's you know that's
But the
it's-
next generation,
that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and to keep going, if that's what you want to do, then here's what you got to do. But at the same time, everything's changing. You gotta stay on the edge of learning. Education, you can never learn everything. That's so. Back to MPG, it's just evolved. Is the only thing that I know.
7 8 years ago, you got asked to be on the education committee.
I was asked to be on a committee.
So they had called Beanie to talk to him if she would be interested, maybe being part of this education committee. So he presented it to her. She's like, "Yeah." So they all voted her in.
He didn't present it. I had a mentor in the guild. I forgot about him, Frank Perez.
That's probably because I interrupted.
Yeah,
It is.
It's all my
Chad.
fault.
It
This
is.
is all my fault.
I know.
Make
I'll
sure
take the
Frank
mantle.
Perez
Yeah.
gets in on this. Frank Perez is one of my
In San Antonio?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
lots of knowledge.
Mhm.
There's so many in that guild that I look up to, and just
So was your
Love.
uncle? Y'all were involved early on.
He
but
wa- yeah.
But how before you came along? How long was he involved for?
we had been members since the late '60s.
Okay, so
No,
You're long-time members.
84.
Right. Mm-hmm.
84.
so he's the one that got involved, not his dad.
Correct.
Okay.
Because I don't think it was around when I didn't know his dad. There's a little bit that I'm still learning.
So he wasn't part of it when you
No.
started. Okay.
Well, the cool story
BB got involved
was when
heavily.
they first designed and built their first negative edge pool. They had
I wanna hear this.
They had no idea
What they're doing.
how to build a negative edge pool.
Yeah, I remember those days. I did the same thing.
We all went through it.
You turn on all the pumps and you're like,
Yeah. Oh, God, please let this thing
I hope
work.
there's enough water, and by golly, I hope it doesn't flood all over the place too.
I did that last week. What are you talking about?
Is it going to shoot over
I don't know
over
what
the
I'm doing.
base?
So I don't mean to interrupt you, of course, but I remember the day of us turning on the first. It was at
Yeah.
midnight. We didn't want anybody to see,
Yeah.
and we're like, if it's screwed up, we have some time to
We
fix
can
That-
leave the country. No one will know.
Send the client out of town.
Yeah.
Beanie builds, or he goes out and bids his first negative edge pool for their company, and he gets the job.
Oh, that's
So he's like,
So that's scary.
"What are we going to
Well,
do?"
now what?
Now
So
what?
he turns around and calls San Diego, California. Calls Bruce
Bruce
Dunn.
Dunn.
So Bruce
I played
Dunn
golf with him. So I like that guy.
Is
Yep.
the MPG member out of San Diego. So he's like, "Bruce, what do I do?" So Bruce sits down and sends him every bit of
Everything.
information that he
Here it is.
needs to design and to build this negative edge pool. So the first pool that they did in Huntsville, Alabama, was really originated out of San Diego, California.
Oh, wow.
So how cool is that?
Yeah, and it
That's so
worked
cool.
probably.
And that's how
Right?
they
It did work, right?
It worked, and
It
it's
did work.
still working.
It's
It's still working.
Still
working.
living it.
Still
But
working.
that-
What year is
that-
that? Do you remember?
That
Yeah, and I
was
wanna say-
03.
Uh-huh.
03.
I want to
Yeah,
say
hopefully
that
it
was
was 06,
on
yeah.
Montesano Mountain. It wasn't just a negative edge. It was like a 3-sided negative
Yeah.
edge.
Mm-hmm. Spill over on all sides.
Yeah, it was not your typical. And yeah, Bruce Dunn was
Instrumental.
in that. Thank you for remembering that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the guild there's a lot of benefits.
So, as the vice president and executive roles that you have, what is your vision for the future for the MPG?
Just, of course, keep it close, keep it like we have it.
Where do you want it to go?
Wherever, I mean, I want it to be the biggest, the best, most passionate group of builders, the best of the best, to be the MPG, and people to know that if you're part of the MPG, you're going to get one hell of a project, and to know that you've got the relationships behind you if you have a problem or an issue, and we want to build, all of us we want to build those pools that everybody else is afraid to build. We want to be the best, and that's what I was talking to him. I was reading these ideas and whatnot off, and I was like, what is my drive? What is that? And the MPG is part of that. Of I want to build that. You did it again.
Did what? No, it's because I can't see.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at these.
He's trying to
I'm good right now.
Yeah.
I was not good earlier.
Okay.
He's old and is
Not old.
I'm watching
I
out
haven't
for
slept
you.
with a. Anyway, go ahead.
But just having that backbone, or that, not backup, but just knowing that, hey, there's somebody that's got my back. If
support.
the support. If I need that, they're there. And as far as where to go, where I want it to go, I want it to keep going where it's going, where it is, of growing and adding the best of the best, and creating and keeping these relationships, because as we evolve, the equipment changes, the materials change, the people bring new things to the
New
table.
perspectives.
So it's got to change. It can't stay the same. It can stay the same from a sharing perspective, but it's got to change and evolve as the times change. And
The
as long as
learning-
you're okay with that, as long as you're okay
The
with
learning
that,
continues to grow.
yeah, you always
year
got to
in,
be
year out.
learning. You've always got to be learning. Absolutely. Education.
Which is a big part of the guild
Yeah,
too, because
yeah,
every meeting they've got.
We've got Watershape University, and we have Genesis, and we also, which is partnered with PHTA. And Sabina has done an amazing job. I cannot wait to get all their stuff that they've got coming down the pipeline to share and present. They've got tons and tons and tons of education. So we brought in Eric.
He's great.
From
Watershape
Watershape.
University. Yeah.
I called him up and was like, hey, I need a favor. What do you need? I said, I need you to come down here, and we need a good old-fashioned water chemistry revamp with our team. And I'm
Internal
gonna
to Burleson
invite-
pools.
Yes.
Right, yes.
Private. It's okay to say all that.
It's perfect.
Oh, totally.
100%.
Oh, no, great.
Yes.
That's great.
You can clip all
There's
that.
really nothing you can't say here. So it's an open book. So.
Okay. Here we
Makes
go.
All right, here we go. I know that's what makes it fun.
Now she's had her 1.5
The gloves are
cocktails.
coming off.
She's ready to roll.
Right.
But I said, I'm going to call the guy that I turn all of our pools over to, that services our pools, because I'm very passionate about, if I'm selling a job and this client this is their
Huge
life
investment.
savings
Yeah, huge
that they
investment.
have turned their checkbook over to me, and I've spent every damn dime.
Yep.
It better last
By God, it's going to work
30
right.
years.
That's
Okay.
right.
Water chemistry.
Yeah.
We're leaving them.
Huge.
We turn the keys over
Here
and
you
we're
go,
leaving
bye.
them
Yeah.
with water chemistry. So I invited the service team. I said, you bring your whole team. I'm paying for it. Come get educated. So he brought every guy. We packed the class out. And Eric was phenomenal. Awesome.
Eric has been a huge asset to WU.
Gift.
Absolutely.
He has a
Completely.
gift. And those guys from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock that day were
locked in. Yeah.
no eye rolling.
Yeah.
I just do that with you, though.
Sorry, yeah. I'm used to it.
So I'm a big W guy as well.
Yes,
so
yes,
and
yes.
I'm a big fan of the mission of what they do and the like. And I know and that's a huge part of, basically every other MPG meeting. One is Genesis, one's WU, and it's a great experience. It's one thing I like most about MPG is it's education focused. And if there's one thing this industry needs more than anything else, it's education.
Absolutely.
And taking that next step and pushing the limits.
Absolutely. And to make sure, with the MPG, the behind the scenes part, the volunteer work, because it is volunteer work, when you sign up to do these education committees and you say, I'll do, sure, I'll be a part of this.
It's a lot.
You don't know what you're getting into. You have no idea. And the behind the scenes learning of making sure that next generation gets the legacy, the older generation of MPG. What'd you do?
He's
He's just knocking
down,
over
he's knocking down
plants
trees.
and following.
You're fired. You're fired.
It's fine. I think we're good. We're good.
Just making sure that knowledge, the older knowledge,
It's transferred to the young.
is transferred, and to make sure that they know what the MPG means to them, just as much to them as it does to the older generation. So that's something that's been worked on and being developed and evolving and going to be really special.
Have you
I do
seen
believe.
in the MPG the transition from the generational change?
We are seeing that now.
I'm seeing that all over the industry, and
Yeah.
I'm seeing, and I think one of the things that I've enjoyed most about teaching and being a part of several groups is seeing the passion that is in this next generation that's there, and it's coming, and they're the ones that are in their late 20s, early 30s, and really taking steps, and it takes hold, and when you get that look in their eye, man, that's as I teach, that's
what you
more
want.
rewarding for me than anything
Yeah.
I can design.
Yeah.
And I love being able to play a part of that. I know, especially the MPG being very multi-generational and, like the legacy companies, to kind of, sometimes there's a tendency for older companies just to be, we're just going to play golf and go into the, sunset and whatever. But then to see that next generation come and take the reins and change it.
Yeah.
And to change it to fit, it's the same company, but it's also going to have the new spin of a new vision and a little bit of new focus. And to see how those things change on a macro scale is a really cool experience.
Yeah.
So,
And that's exactly where I was, like 2 years ago. I was in that phase of, where are we? Where are we going? What are we doing?
what's our vision?
What is our vision? And then the mission statement, the whole take hold factor. It's got to be in you. So it's all that. Once you see that light bulb or that little flicker,
light bulb moment,
the flicker in somebody's eyes, because I've carried 20 people to the MPG meetings. I've watched every one of them, watched their eyes. Do they get it? Do they care? And then take
and it's
another
a test
group.
because you can see some that do and some that can care
Some that are
less, and
just
those are the ones that are not going to. Are we done yet?
I cannot do this anymore. And then there's the 2 or 3 of like,
excited.
I get it. And they come back and they start talking about it. Well, they're doing this. Well, Utah's doing this. And it's just, it's a beautiful thing. So I love it.
You're all in.
I'm all in.
I'm all in.
I'm a sucker.
That's
No.
right.
I'm all in.
Wait, yeah, you are.
Well, it's not miserable trips. I mean, it's
No.
generally there's some fun had at these
yeah,
events.
you got to add some days in, but the meetings are so beneficial. Yeah, the teaching. So.
Very good.
Oh, it's
you're
your
up
turn,
next.
Chad.
I know.
Wake up.
I don't know when
Wake
you're
up,
done.
Chad.
I'm trying to. I'm
outside of
giving
your
you cues,
professional,
but-
outside your professional life, tell us about your family and how you support and influence your drive. How they influence your drive and perspective.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe we should talk to Joey on this one too.
Yeah, answer that for me, babe. I need to take a swig.
How about we do this? How do you nurture work-life balance, and what keeps you grounded amid your career?
You need to just X that off.
Yeah.
Do not ask
Okay, so I'm
anybody
done.
that.
Okay. All right. Well, never mind. We're done with the work-life
giving you-
balance.
Let me tell you, there is no nurturing in our family. Okay, he was a
It's
coach.
hardcore.
He was a coach. Then my coaches.
We're not asking for snowflakes here. That's fine. You can say that.
I'm not
That's
a
the point.
snowflake,
That's
you
the
know?
point. That's actually the point. So
So
say it. Yeah.
he was a badass, and he could make the worst player that he had on his team. He would find their gift, their talent, and he would use it to the best of their ability. And those kids worshiped
coach.
the ground that he walked on.
How rewarding is that?
The best there is. Doesn't
Literally.
get any better.
That's so cool. That's
Yeah.
such
doesn't get any
talent.
better.
Yeah.
And we was talking about competition on the way over here. You know, the whole world is about competition.
Yeah.
And her competitive spirit is to build the best pool she can possibly build for the homeowner. And then each job she builds on top of that to try to make it better and better and better to compete with everybody else to be the best of the best. And with my profession, it was always we competed every day. So when we raised our kids, we raised them to be competitors and just to never come in second. You know, you're going to be the best you can be, no matter what you got to do.
Ricky Bobby again.
No
There
matter
you go.
how hard, no matter how hard you have to work,
Consistent.
you know, you have to take advantage of your skills and be the best person you can be. So, our oldest daughter graduated from college with an engineering degree. The youngest daughter graduated from college with a
IT.
cybersecurity degree. So we just feel so blessed that they were able to come through, and then they got to watch their mother do her thing as they were growing up. And both our girls now want to be just like her. They want to be. She set the role model as being success as for them, and the things she does today, they're still watching her,
Still watching.
and admiring her for what she does and how she does her work in a male-dominated profession. And that's just
Which is impressive.
very,
I mean, it
very,
just is.
very impressive. You know, and we hear the talk about, you know, are you jealous? Do you get jealous of her going out in the field among 20 other guys and she's the boss, and you thinking these guys are looking at her and maybe trying to hit on her and all this stuff, and it's kind of like, look, we're blessed. We're both so blessed and believe in each other so much that jealousy is just not there.
Yeah.
You know, it's never been there.
No, that's great.
And we believe in each other so much, and I know she can go and handle herself. You know, she's that tough. She's that professional. She is the boss. And
Joey,
all
it's
those
it's really good watching your dynamic, because you do let her. He doesn't
Shine.
try. You let her shine.
Yeah.
He doesn't sit there and try to interject and interrupt like I do. But you're really good about
Eye roll.
An eye roll.
yeah, or fall
and
asleep.
like, oh my gosh.
Or fall asleep more than anything.
Oh my God.
He needs a Celsius.
Someone.
Need some food. That'd be awesome.
if this tells you anything
Need some
about her,
sleep.
I know.
our family,
Man up, Chad.
I need
Man
to,
up,
I
Chad.
know.
Okay.
all our family and all our friends, she is known as Mama Bear. She is the Mama Bear. So everybody looks to her as the leader of the pack. And
But it's a lot for you to. I mean, you do a really good. He does a really great job on letting you do your thing
And support.
It's
Yeah.
and support you 100%. It's great. to
He
watch.
does. Yes, he does. And that's where one of those little questions or topics that you had sent to think about the first how many years of our marriage that you were coaching? How long? You've been retired 10 years? 10 years.
Yeah.
Those first 30 years? Because we've been married, 20 years. I
Don't
was
make
a
us this old as well.
devoted.
I know. I mean, we're
No,
the
I
same
know, I'm
age,
trying-
so all of a sudden
my
I
math-
feel
You're
a
putting
little
us to be
older. I
Joey's
know.
age.
My
Don't be doing
math
that.
is
Well, you're
not
going to bed about
mathing.
5 p.m. at this point.
My math
so.
is not mathing. His 20-year career of coaching, all we knew, besides me going to a meeting or going to a job site, was following him. We supported him 150%.
At all the games, at all
We
the
were at every
events.
ball game.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Our girls were raised by the cheerleaders. They were over in the corner doing their little dancing when the music came out.
That's good stuff.
This is pre-selfies
I'm sitting-
world. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the stands just like,
Yelling, screaming,
Scream,
cussing at the
act-
official.
because I love basketball.
In-laws were there. All
It
the
was a family thing. We supported him 150%. We were all in. He retires. And then our kids go to college. And Mama is now taking on a little
That's
bit more.
right. Running the show.
More vested, more into this, more into that. And now roles have changed. He's supporting me and letting me go, letting me live my best life as far as
That's great.
take it here, take it there. You want to work here, go, fine, do it. I'll drive you. I'll take you. So it's been a nice swap. Not every marriage has that.
I would say very few.
And
yeah, it's really good.
Is it takes special personalities, and that's that's why I actually wanted Joey to be in this interview as well, because knowing both of you and seeing, I mean, it's not normal for that to be the case, where most men tend to be more, no, it has to be about me, and I totally admire how you've just taken that role and owned it, and it's awesome how much you love her and you support her, and it's visible outside of your own marriage.
Thank you.
So anyway, just want to throw that in.
Thank you.
So,
It's been
I noticed at the game last weekend.
You did?
When I was
I did.
At the Hayward
And I did-
event,
yeah,
the Hayward
and he-
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the
waving my
Hayward event,
towel.
which was awesome. Hayward, like that was so killer.
They're awesome.
They are awesome.
They are awesome.
They are
John,
wonderful.
They're so much fun.
But whenever I was introduced to you, or we were talking, all he was talking about was you.
Oh,
And I'm like, well, so what do you do? Because I'm a man. That's
That's right. So what do you do?
ignorant. But anyway, it was just like it's exactly what I thought of when he first started talking. It was all about Beth and all about this. And I'm like, wow, that's really cool. But he's here with Hayward, and she's just like the divide and conquer, but he's here, just talking about her, not about himself. And I thought that was really cool.
yeah.
Good stuff.
This guy's his perks.
Thank you.
There's a lot of good perks.
Oh, it's all
going-
perfect.
to
Don't
be-
Well, you get to sleep with the boss.
To be-
We've already established that earlier. So
Look at this smoke show.
Lord, would you stop
The
it?
smoke show. I got to
I get to sleep with this every night.
I hear you. I know.
I'm very blessed.
That's awesome.
And I get to go to see stuff, do things with Hayward and
Yeah.
all the other.
And they take great care of us.
People, and,
They do.
Somebody's
They do.
got to be
They're
the
awesome.
executive of the fun committee at these MPG meetings.
That's right.
Yeah,
See,
he
this is the
is.
guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Fun.
I know.
You got the only female on the board, and all the other ones are
He's
male. So
creative.
somebody's got to take care of their wives. So, somebody's got to make sure
He's got
everybody.
his whole
I
plan.
know. It just works out well, doesn't
By
it?
the way,
It's
don't
not a
think
bad
about this
gig
part.
being married to this woman.
This is the good part.
It's a whole nother family. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it's evolved because I watched my aunt and uncle through the business. There were good days, a lot of good days, a lot of fun days. Then there was a lot of bad because you bring it all home. And I lived with them, not because I was trying to get away from my mom and dad. It was convenient. We lived in Huntsville. But I saw them bring home stuff, paperwork, and
Drama.
drama, trying to make payroll, trying to make ends meet.
Ooh.
Commercial world is a
Sorry.
whole
Hit me on that one.
the commercial world is a whole nother beast besides residential.
Yeah, because you don't get paid for 90 days. 120
not,
days.
yeah. So
That's been a hard one for my wife to understand. Is commercial it's not the same thing. You finish the job, you don't get paid for 8 minutes.
It's a beast, and watching them juggle all that, and then, of course, my relationship with my parents and watching them juggle to raise 2 kids, how they raised 2 kids, and then our marriage of how we're so dang competitive, which was fun. I'm still better than.
I bet there's some smack talk in there.
Oh,
She's about to say she's still better than he is. Did you catch that?
Ping pong.
I know.
I'll still kick his ass in ping
still.
pong.
Yeah. And he can't stand it. Has he ever taken me on a golf date? No. Because he's afraid he's going to get his ass.
He'd rather go on a date with the smoke show.
That's right.
I'll just take you to dinner.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Anyways,
Stuff.
it just fortunately we are very blessed to be 30 years into this, and I supported you the first few fun years, and now it's like roles have reversed. He's supporting me.
That's
So
right.
Yeah.
yeah,
Great-
it's,
great dynamic.
it's worked out so
I
far.
took care of the first 20.
7.
You got
Yeah.
the last.
Watch it.
You said
Watch
first
it.
few-
You got-
careful.
She said first few years.
You got the last 10. Now you got 10 more to go. So
There
we'll
you
see.
go.
What happens
See where
10.
that
You
takes
got
us.
10 more to go.
Right.
You'll be fine.
That's
You
hilarious.
just stay down that basement and you'll be fine.
That's great.
You'll be
There you
fine.
go.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. That's our motto.
It's all good. It's good. It's good.
When he loses a game, though, he starts throwing trees.
I know.
Oh.
He gets a
He
little,
gets a little fired up down the basement.
I know. Shirt off.
Anger.
It's been some good times.
That's right.
A lot of anger coming out of time.
He's a coach.
Bobby Knight.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yes. I love Bobby Knight. He was
Oh,
awesome.
I know.
Love watching that guy.
Great
Only
guy.
ejected one time, so that's not too bad.
Oh, yeah. He packed up and left.
I'm done. That's right. No.
Hey, you got to do what you got to
You
do.
sure do.
Yeah. He's done that. He's jerked players off the court, jerked them out of the ball, the whole thing. We're going home, load the bus up,
Yeah,
get your
we're-
shit out of the
we're outta
locker
here.
room. We're
Yeah.
done. And I'm like, what are you doing home early? I was at home with a sick child. What are you doing home early?
I got kicked out.
Well, I'm probably I'm probably gonna have to pay a fine. I said, okay. How much? And are you on the phone? Yep, the principal's calling right now. I've got it all handled. Okay, fine, whatever. And then there's been times
Was it
where
worth it?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well
all that
worth it.
matters. That's
Yeah.
right.
I kept my
Stick to your
job.
guns,
So
That's
everybody.
it's all good.
same time, I have signed a contract, and XYZ writes the check, hands it over to me, and then starts blah 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 blah. Doing this, and I said, I'm all of a sudden kind of getting the vibe of I
uncomfortable.
don't need to be here, so I'm just gonna give this back to you. And I'm going to rip this up. I'm going to be a Beth Dutton.
There you go.
And take it and shove it up your ass. Because I don't want to work with you.
Yeah. And it's see you later.
Bye. And walk out the door, go home, go back to the office, and they're like, what'd
You
you
did
do?
that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's.
I love
Hell
it.
yeah.
I know. That's you
I
pulled
love
a
it.
freaking
I
Beth Dutton.
did.
That's right.
I
know.
did. She got her character from me.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Taylor Sheridan didn't write that.
That's right. That's
That came from different Beth.
That's right.
No. But I have done that. It's just like, I don't think I'm going to be a good
we're
fit
not gonna
for you.
work.
If you're going to start this right after you write the check, I don't
We're not playing
want
that
any
game.
part of it. Nope.
That's awesome.
It is
I
awesome.
know. Sure enough.
Yeah.
So I've got some just quick questions,
Okay.
fun ones here for a minute.
Okay.
So you can answer or you can say pass. And
Okay.
then go from
And
there.
then when you pass it, he has to
That's
answer.
right. I know.
Be careful
So
what you pass
careful.
on.
what
Joey's
you-
got it.
So, what fictional character do you admire and why?
Oh. I don't watch a lot of TV.
I think
Oh,
you just
yeah.
answered it.
What? She's fictional.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess, but she stole her character from me.
That's right. So you are Beth Dutton, and the name and everything.
Just
Myself.
It's
That's
just
right,
there
that's
are some
me.
Beth Duttons out there, yeah. So yeah, I would say her.
That's right. What favorite meme, quote, or GIF? I basically speak
I just
almost
said,
fluent in GIFs.
And GIFs,
memes.
yes, he does.
I know. Mhm.
I don't know. I'm boring.
You can
I really
pass
am.
and give it to
Pass.
Joey.
And then Joey's
Pass.
favorite.
gotta
He don't
repeat it.
know.
You
Favorite
gotta
meme,
repeat
favorite
quote, or
meme.
GIF?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, Bricky Bobby counts.
I mean, that would be.
Mhm.
This is this guy.
Well,
Mine is honestly, mine is. It's fine. I am gonna look at you. It's fine.
It's fine.
The whole damn world could be burning down
It's
behind
fine.
me.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Dumpster
It is-
fire
and it is
in a
fine.
sense. I know it's fine.
It's
It's all
fine.
fine. Fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mhm. Coffee, tea, or something stronger.
Something
Something
stronger.
stronger.
I
It's
kind of
in,
gathered
well,
that.
you're empty.
A woman that drinks the bourbon is
She does
that. She
outdrink
does.
Joey.
I've seen that.
Oh,
I know.
He's
He's
my
a sipper.
DD.
I know.
He's my DD.
He's a sipper.
He can
That's good.
he can. What do you just throw it on back?
Mhm.
Sorry, I hit the microphone.
Early morning leader or late night thinker?
Early morning leader.
You are an early
Amen,
morning
girl.
I hear ya.
Amen, girl.
Oh. What time do you get up?
Ooh, 3:30.
Yes.
I'm 4, but there you
No,
go.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm already
girl.
starting to get wiggly in the bed. And
Well, he's
everything.
fallen asleep 8 times already, so
I know.
Mhm. This is our 3rd podcast in 3 days, so I'll give him.
Yeah, and I
Y'all
haven't
are
eaten in
tired.
like 3 days.
Yeah,
And
well,
I've been
that's what I
drinking
don't
bourbon
do.
for
I
3
know.
days.
We're drinking.
And it has
dinners
not been a good
instead.
combo.
I
And then I
know.
wear a jacket and I pass out. I'm
Sure enough.
Oh,
Email,
This is-
text, or phone call.
all of it.
Okay, you'll
I'm not
use
afraid
all of
of
the
it.
above, and there you go.
I'm not afraid of it. And if somebody's been an asshole through a text, I'm gonna pick up that damn phone.
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
call
think
him.
that's the way you did it.
I'm bringing my ass to your
And
house.
say,
That's right.
Figure this shit out.
let me define this word.
Well,
this
tell me what you
text.
meant by this.
Tell me what you really feel. Right
Right.
here
I
on
feel
the
like there's
phone.
Don't you love the keyboard warriors?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I bet she
When
does.
you go there, like, hey man, how's it going? So happy with our backyard. We're just loving what y'all are doing. This is great. Is there anything else we can do for you, sir? Oh no, this is great, awesome. And you leave and you go home and.
Smart ass comment
like,
on the. Yeah.
Did you just start? Did you drink that much
You know?
between when I left and when I'm checking my? Are you kidding me? This guy's crazy. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
We
feel
always
that.
taught our kids growing up when the text messaging always started.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, Dad, just text them. It's like, no, you don't text. That's the coward's man
Context.
way of communicating.
Yeah.
You got something to say to somebody,
Say
you
it.
pick the phone
Say it
up
to them.
Say it to their
and
face.
you talk to them man to man. You don't go
Yeah.
behind on
Drives
your
me
phone
insane.
and say something because that's your cowardice on your side instead of being the person you
Be
need
real.
to be
Yeah.
to talk
That's
to 'em.
right.
Amen.
And today's
Totally agree.
generation has just gotten to that point to where they don't do that anymore. Everything is
No.
keyboard. Everything
They don't know how to
Scared
use
to.
the
Literally
phone.
scared to.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
and just the eye to eye, the handshake,
Means
the con-
something.
the connection, the eye to eye. Let's have a conversation. Put the damn phone down.
And let's be
let's just
grown-ups.
talk.
Yeah.
Even if you can't talk, learn how to talk. We're gonna.
No,
You're
so right.
I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna learn you how to
I got
talk.
to learn you something.
Well, one of the most
I'm gonna
important
learn you how to
things that I when I was trying to explain to my son how to be a man is to
Be a man, son.
is to
I know.
not be a wuss.
Yeah.
Be a man. Look the man or the woman in the eyes and shake their hand and be
With a strong
with a
handshake.
strong handshake and look them in the eye and mean it. He's done an awesome job with that. But it is.
Well, he never doesn't have a smile on his face. And
Yeah,
that's one that I
he's-
love
yeah,
about Lane.
I know,
is he is a light.
He is
in
a
his own
complete
way.
light.
So, I know.
Very proud of him, but that's so important. And so he goes, like, if he's going to go talk to an adult, I'm like, dude, that guy's going to talk your ear off. But he means it. Like he seriously wants to talk to you, look you in the eye, and hear about your story.
Good.
You know, and it's really good to see that because
Yeah.
it's this.
It's
generation.
few and
not
far
normal.
between.
He'll do
No,
well.
It's
all
few and
do
far
well.
between.
No,
Got
no.
got a lot to be proud of.
We've tried to teach that to the kids too. Of you're in a business world. I'm not in the setting that you're in. But you've got to make contact. You've got to, it's all the little things. You take care of the little things. Someone told me one time, oh, don't worry about the little things. Little things will take care of themselves. You worry about the big things.
No,
No,
opposite.
it's the
Totally opposite.
Details matter.
Totally
No.
opposite.
Because if you take care of the little things, just the handshake or the, you know what, I'll swing by there on my way home and help you, walk you through your remote or help you with whatever
Feel comfortable, whatever you're worried about.
Maybe the valve is turned wrong. Whatever.
Right.
Just the little
That's
things.
what matters.
The
people.
little things add up to be big things. So
Well, because they know that if they
Yeah.
have an issue, they can actually pick up the phone
yeah.
and call you, and you will be there.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know, there's lots of stuff that can go wrong.
Yeah.
Happens all day, every day,
Yeah.
right?
But teaching that with the kids too of don't just try to slough somebody off just because they don't know how to use their iPhone or what else? Air their thermostat.
Yeah.
They aren't just all this adds up to little things in my mind. Slow down.
Spend some time with them.
Be slow to speak.
Slow to judge.
Quick
Yeah.
to listen and take value in it. Just help someone along the way.
That's
That makes you a better person and it helps you on down the road. So
yeah. That's great.
And that's where it comes in with her job. People will call and say, hey, I heard of you from so-and-so on the other side of town. You build the best pool, and we want one of the best pools, so we were told to call you. So can you come and design us a pool? Well, sure. So she goes, sits down with the homeowner, pulls the laptop out, and they start drawing whatever they want. You know, from that moment on,
They trust them.
She's hand in hand with them. They have her cell phone number. So from the beginning of the process to the end of the process, they're in
Buck
direct
stops there.
they're in direct communication with each other. And then when she finishes that job, it continues
it's a relationship.
on down the road.
Yeah.
And then that customer will call someone else. So you
That
won't believe
works.
this relationship that I have with this pool owner. You need to call her. You want a pool. So then she gets this neck, and it's just a continuing process that continues on and on and on. It's all because of the relationship she built with the homeowner.
That's right.
It wasn't because they were just somebody else. They're a personal relationship that she makes with each one of her pool.
Well, if somebody's
pool
going to
owners.
trust
So it's hard.
me-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, if somebody, I just look at it as if somebody's going to trust me. I've had 2 people in my career trust me with their checkbook, if you will. Really 3 to take it from start to finish, which is a lot, depending on the scale of the job, and not ever meet them.
Oh yeah,
Not
because
ever.
they were somewhere else.
Not ever talk to them.
Yeah.
Just you do it. Yeah. That's a lot.
I did that a couple times in Florida. It's something.
That's a lot
special.
of pressure.
Yeah.
And then when they get home,
to see
and
that.
you know they're coming
And you
home,
just
it's
like,
just
oh my god.
I know. Or
They're
they
like,
could be
"Sick."
but they could be like, not at all what I had on mine.
You're
That's what we
re-
talked about, man.
You're rethinking everything. Did I do this right? Did I listen? Did I all the things? But then you hear the, oh my gosh, it's
More than I thought.
more than I
Yeah.
thought. It's better than
It's beautiful.
yeah. That's
right.
what yeah. So anyway,
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Could you ever hire someone to be your salesperson?
could I could I hire someone to be myself?
Just to have a salesperson go and sell pools?
I have one.
Okay. And you
So you're
trust
not
them?
doing all of the sales.
No.
Okay.
I've had to turn that over.
Okay. Was that hard?
No.
Okay.
You like that? It's good. That's good.
Yeah, I
For you.
still have my hand in it, and I'm not afraid of that.
Okay, good. Good.
I'm not afraid of that. As
So
long
does the
as
salesperson take it like you do through the end?
I think so.
Okay.
You feel comfortable with their sales?
I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You'd know if they didn't know.
Yeah.
So
I would know.
it's just that's a hard step. I have a hard problem with it.
Because you're a control freak.
Yeah, but it's true. It's hard to.
It was for me too. I literally sit on my hands
Yeah.
to try and like teach instead of just
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
It was a learning process.
You gotta
Well, even
figure
selling
out.
though, it's like who's selling your jobs? You are.
Okay, I'm selling the jobs. No one else is selling the jobs.
It's different. It's something that
I'll agree
it's
with
something
that.
that I struggle with to just hire someone and say do it because I'm like, dude, we do it different. We do it so different. The
That's
learning
actually
curve.
what I wanted to talk to you about.
The
when we talk
learning.
today.
Oh,
We'll
that's
talk
what it
about
was.
later. I've got a thought for you, and we'll talk later.
Yeah, I need to work. I need to work
Okay.
on that. So that's what we can talk about.
But it's also the training process. So this has been like a 2 or 3 year training process
At
that
least.
she's been on
Right.
with the same individual.
Yeah.
So now she's gradually handing off more and more responsibilities
Sure.
to her.
Well, she's got to start small. You can't just throw them into
Yeah. It's a
perimeter
different level.
overflow,
Correct. Yes.
perimeter overflow, negative edge, spillover spa.
Just like a builder doesn't need to start his first job, doesn't need to be a massive
$1 million
thing. No,
mansion.
you need to start with a
No.
regular pool and get that right.
You got to start small and then build and then not be overconfident. But I am not a salesman. Okay.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that for a minute either.
I don't believe that at all.
No,
have
not
not-
buying that one.
I
buy
am
it all.
not a salesman. I kid you not.
Is
And
you know
I'll,
the salesman?
I walk. My first line to a client is, "I'm not a salesman. I do not."
Reverse
Which means you are.
Reverse
Which totally means you are.
Because ask him. There's 2 places I don't go. I don't go into the grocery store. I have it
That's why
delivered.
Instacart does exist.
I have it delivered because my time is valuable. I will not go and sit at a car dealership.
I won't either.
I will
I'm like,
not
you
be
get that
sold.
together. You tell me how much I need to
It
truck
drives
check,
him
and I'm-
crazy, and I said, I'll tell him what I want.
And I want to know how much it costs.
It's 2026 or 2025. I'll tell them exactly what I want, the color, all the things, the bells, the
Make it
whistles.
happen.
You draw it up and you bring it to me.
Oh, they
Because I
bring it
know
to
you
you.
can.
That's right.
They
That's
brought
right.
2 to me.
I know.
And he's like, "You're such a bitch." I don't care. I'm giving them.
He's like,
That's
but
right.
you said,
I'm
but
giving-
God.
they just parked the car over at the
They
office.
did.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
And,
I
they brought
gave
the
him a-
paperwork, and I'm here to
signed
sign it.
Done.
And I
will
didn't
not
waste
go to the
8 hours.
grocery store.
In that 8
I will
hours,
not do that.
in that 8 hours, I sold 2
What
bulls.
could you have done? And that's one of the points I
Because
teach about too.
He stood there.
Know
other
the
day.
value of your time. Know
It's
what
so
you
true.
charge
It's
as
so
far as
important.
industry rate
Yes.
goes. And if you can pay someone else to do it for a fraction of what it would cost you to do it, you are costing yourself money. So once you know the value of your time. That's
AI is a
huge-
beautiful thing.
It can be. I know.
AI is a beautiful
Sure
thing, and
enough,
I am
know.
figuring it out.
Uh-huh.
But
I think we're all
am
learning that one.
not going to a car dealership. I'll drive. If he even gets near one, I'm like, get away, get away, get away. I love my friends too. My friends that sell to us, I've built pools for them. I'm all good.
But your friends are going to work for you.
I'm not going to come sit at your dealership.
But I will.
Yeah,
He
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Let me drive this one.
Yeah,
I don't like that one. Let me drive this one.
That's right.
Okay, how
That's
much you going?
great. I love
How
it.
much is this one going to cost me? Well, I got to have this. No payment, no more than this. So we get to sit there and back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah,
back
that's
and
Say
forth.
that word.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I'm
It's all
sorry.
good.
right.
We would argue over the price.
He's like, I got it. Beep, beep, beep.
We'll argue back and forth over the price. That's fun. I enjoy that. That's
It's
the
a game.
competition. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the
a game.
competition thing. Who can outdo who?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't have to have this car.
I can walk out tomorrow.
I will walk
There
out
today,
right now.
It's
And
all
I
good.
will walk out. That's all good.
But
So-
I do not want to be that kind of person on trying to sell somebody a pool.
They come to her.
Well, it's so you're not. That's the difference, though, and I'll argue that you're not selling
No.
them something they don't. You are trying to show them how they can live their life in a unique and special way that they don't even know yet.
We are enriching their life.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
We're bringing
So
The
it's not
family to
selling
them.
anything. This is for their benefit, and they don't
This is
even
a
know
bonus.
it yet.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And the family's coming here.
Yeah,
This is where everybody's.
The experience
This is
life
where
in a
everybody
whole new
wants
way.
to be. Yeah.
And you don't even know. And you can
You don't
see,
even
as a
know it
designer,
yet.
you can see it in your head. You
Yeah.
can know what it can do once you get to know that client and get to know what the potential is for that space. The house, where the client, the house, and the space come together. There's your answer.
Yeah.
And then if you get their reason, if you understand their motivation, their moral of the story, you get those 3+1 things together.
You're good.
You have changed their lives if they don't screw it up along the way.
Yeah. And just making the connection.
I left that one from that's the previous episode.
And
Yeah.
fortunate,
I wanted to go ahead
I
and
stopped
smack
you
it
right
off.
there. I didn't
Right
stop
out of
you.
the park, but I'll leave it alone.
Watch the first episode if you want the answer to that question.
Yeah, that's exactly
right.
so fortunate to be where we are in North Alabama and South Tennessee. So many people moving into our communities from out of state, and they leave $1 million, $1.5 million home, and they come here and they get the same home for $600,000,
Right.
or $700,000.
You can't don't tell the secret
Don't
about
tell.
where
Yeah,
you
there
are,
you
because
go.
it is a secret.
So now
But don't California, my
anymore.
Tennessee.
their equity in their house
That's
is
exactly
like,
right.
honey, we have $500,000 in equity. And the wife
like
is
that.
like, well, let's build a pool.
There you go.
So now they want a pool, and they just pick up the phone and call and say, hey, we want a pool. Can
Yeah.
you come design the pool? So then they go out, and so they don't have to have billboards. They don't have to go out
Advertise.
and try to
Well,
advertise
and when you
for
have a
sale.
reputation as the one,
So
as
we're
the
very
guy,
fortunate that we're in an area to
Yes.
where this growth is booming. The
I
pool
don't-
industry is just booming.
No, go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know very many companies that have 60 years that.
Yep. A background to it.
Yeah, man, that's really impressive. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that are still doing great things. A lot of them that I know of, and there's probably only like a handful.
Yeah.
It's just not what it used to be.
Yeah.
And,
Well, if you build a culture
the
internally-
culture is awful,
Mm-hmm.
and they've shrunk drastically. I mean, it's just all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with that part. That's really good stuff. That's something y'all should be very proud of.
We
and just
are,
keep-
and thank you. We're very, and we put a lot into our employees. We offer education. We offer, we have different.
they get to hang out with y'all.
It's all,
I mean, it's all about y'all. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just we're
No, you
there.
have a great culture.
Thank you. We try to,
And you have a great culture with your
strive to.
employees. You have also a great culture with your owners,
Yeah.
and that's
Thank you.
super special.
Thank you.
It's hard
Thank
to
you.
do that, and it's hard to keep that.
It is, and I hope we can just keep continuing on the way we're going.
Well, you got 4th generation on the way, so
Yeah.
that's right.
And,
Train them up,
That's excited.
train them
That's
up right
really
the way
great.
they'll go, and when they're old, they won't depart from it.
Exactly.
So it's biblical.
Biblical, that's right.
Mhm.
And hopefully they will. They're catching on. So we'll see. The next 10 years will be fun. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, Mark's not going anywhere, I don't think. He's there. His daughter's the HR lady. I'm having fun. And
Time of your life.
as long as I'm
There you
having
go.
fun, I'm
That's
not
all- that's
going
all it really
anywhere.
I know.
Mama
Yeah.
Bear's happy. Everybody's
That's
happy.
right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, and one of fun fact, Benny's grandson, his contract was, we had all this formal stuff, and then I just wrote in right at the last, I said, and handle all of Bessie's shit shows. Sign that.
Sign
He
that.
was like-
This is now part of your.
hilarious.
His face was
Oh
like,
God, what do I have to do
that
now?
contractually I'm bound to that.
Because she's
That's
like,
And that shit is a long
he's
list.
like, are you talking about strip lighting? And I
Yeah,
said,
yes,
Oh,
I am.
all
That's
of it.
great.
All of it.
Strip lighting,
Mhm.
all of it. I got to
Bessie.
sign this. And I said,
Bessie.
Yes,
yep,
you do.
I'm sitting here as a witness. Sign
Yeah.
it, date it,
I love it.
and
That's
I'll
great.
stamp it.
That's right. No.
But anyway, yeah, it's all good.
Mhm. So, Beth, you recently won a fairly significant award, I believe.
Yes, we
So,
did.
that's right. What was tell us about that? I know we'll have it on the screen. You can just kind of talk about the project a little bit, if you
Okay.
will.
So we won the. We were very humbled to win the Grand International Award for the MPG Master Pool Guild for the project. I don't know. Are you putting it up there? Am I supposed to?
No, it's not. We don't have the screen.
Oh, okay.
Just talk about it.
Just talk about it.
Yeah.
This was my biggest. It was supposed to be a renovation. Okay. There was a pool there. And I went and looked at the pool. I said, we just need to dig into it. We need to see what's going on with the structure.
You're going to rip
plumbing.
that thing out from day one.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah.
I was put on this.
Plaster. Let's
We're going to
replaster.
We're tile and cope and
We're gonna
plaster that
replaster.
thing.
$60,000, and then we.
Yeah, we're going to put
upsell.
lipstick on a pig. Not. So, the landscape architect that I worked with on that had actually, we had worked with him on several commercial projects.
Who was that?
Before. Glenn. Hold on. You're going to have to edit this. Glenn something.
The
That's
architect.
fine if you don't know. I just was.
Oxford.
In
Oh
LA.
my gosh. No.
I just like to give credit when there's due, but it's fine. We can cut.
Oh,
that.
yeah. No. I would love to give him credit. Can I look it up right quick?
Honey, that'll be next podcast.
That's right.
You're never going to have me back. Let me just get it right now. Joey just gets up and walks out.
It's like those basketball
Oh,
games.
Glenn Craig. Glenn Craig Group.
Okay.
We've worked with him on several commercial projects before. He had a special project that he wanted assistance with and asked me, and I was like, sure, I'll come take a look at it. Went, looked, and was like, this has got to be demoed. It's not
We're starting
good.
over.
It's not good. We're going to have to demo the whole thing. So we demoed, started over.
Was it
Clean
hard to get
slate.
the client's understanding that you have to demo it
No.
or not?
No.
I've typically found if you can talk them, that a lot of times they're, let's just make this better, but it's not a hard sell to get them just to rip it out.
You got to break it down.
Yeah.
You got to break it down to a 5th grade level. You got to figure out, how this works. You got to figure out the personality. And then you got to figure out how to connect with them. And so once I connected with her and explained to her of, hey, the reason you have all this going on is because you bought this not knowing all the issues that are here.
Yeah.
And we can
it
help
wasn't your problem to begin with. You inherited this problem. How do we fix the problem?
And
You bought
you're
a
going to
shit show.
spend
Yes.
you're going to spend more money trying to rehab this, and you're taking a gamble by rehabbing it because you don't know if it's going to work. And
It could
I
still
don't
all
know
fall apart.
if it's
So I
going to
can't
work.
warranty it.
And I don't want to put a Band-Aid on it and not guarantee it. So you need to just start over. Okay, fine. So that's how that went. Another year went by. We got a 2D sketch back, and then we sat down and went through and figured out what was important, what she really wanted, what the kid needed, all the things, and then pulled that all together. And my guys hated me because I had lights everywhere. I had strip lighting here, there, everywhere. They had not
This
done
is part of the
this.
shit show.
This is part of the shit show.
Yeah.
I had not done anything like this
But you're
before.
not concerned as a designer about what's easiest for the contractor to put it in.
Unfortunately.
Yes, I am.
Damn it!
Yes, I am. Because my
But you can
guys
charge
are,
for it.
Yeah.
That's right. As
My
long as you can
guys-
But
charge
you've never
for
done it before, and it's a piece of artwork, and you get
Yeah.
over it. It doesn't matter how much it costs.
Yeah.
The client
I've
will pay
never
for-
heard
the,
this
the
before.
client will pay
I've
for it.
never
because
heard this.
It's
Yeah.
going to work, and if it doesn't, it's going to fail spectacularly.
This
and
is
we're going to
actually
love
just-
every
this-
minute of it.
This actually just happened.
It did, and it
Oh,
worked.
no.
It was awesome.
Most of it worked
Most
for a
of
while.
it, whatever.
For 24 hours.
Minor detail.
It was 48 hours.
No,
Okay.
48. And then you blew all the shit. Like Christmas Vacation.
We got the pictures. It's all good.
Yeah, that's what's
Sometimes
funny.
it happens.
This is a whole nother,
A whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
But anyway,
go
she was very receptive, and it was a labor of love. It was a 3.5-year build, I think, 3.5 years. We had a great relationship through the whole thing. I never met the husband one time. Still have not met him. Don't care.
Yeah.
Don't need to, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're good.
it's fine. I would love to meet him, but his time is valuable.
He's writing
Kinda
a
like
check.
mine.
He doesn't
Right.
even
He
talk
don't
to a
want to meet
porter.
full
Right.
contract.
Exactly.
Whatever.
He wants to go play poker or drink bourbon.
But
Not
Mom
me.
was happy.
Not
Yeah, it's
me.
all that matters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not-
Mama was happy.
Can you say the dollar figure of what it is?
At that time, it was right around $750.
Okay.
I did not have the decks,
Just the pool.
just the pool.
So what was the
Full
overall
spot.
project?
What?
What's the overall project when you
Cost?
see the picture? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Do you know that?
15 million?
yeah, it was close to 7 or 8 million.
Okay. Excellent. Wow. That's very nice.
That is very nice.
I know.
Yeah, it was a fun project, and I learned a lot from that project.
What? Okay. You opened yourself up. What
I know.
did you
What did you learn?
learn from said project?
I learned that you can never put enough money in for conduits.
Yeah, there's that.
Or gravel.
Yeah. Or gravel.
I excluded gravel.
You well played. Okay.
I
Good stuff.
excluded gravel because it was unknown of what's going on around.
You don't know what's
I
underground.
can't control it. You're on the mountainside. I can't control it. I know you're doing XYZ over here. I know you're doing XYZ over here. And I don't know if those grounds are stable. So I'm just going to stay with my pool shell and what's engineered and what I know. I'm going to stay in the wheelhouse of what I know.
Did you get your drawings engineered?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Very good.
did.
Very good.
Why would I not?
Good
Thank
answer.
you. Thank you.
Good
I know,
answer.
Good. So many don't, and they just take that risk,
Yeah.
and they accept. As soon as you don't get it engineered, worried about spending a couple of grand, then you accept all of that risk on top of it. It is now
I
your
don't
fault.
accept it.
I
No.
know.
But I had the same exact conversation last week with a little fiberglass guy. And he's trying to be a GC.
Little guy.
I know. Sorry, I know. It's like
Oh,
little
I
people
don't mean
like
to.
you.
I don't mean. I don't.
like,
I don't mean that. No.
For
He's a
sure.
kid.
Oh, my God.
He
That
was so scared to say, because I was hell bent. I said, "No, you've got to
Yeah.
have a geotech. You got to test that soil. Those engineer reports are on that wall. They're not for the pool. So you got to be careful. Your reporting is for that wall. We need in
Geotech.
writing what they say, not what the engineer is guessing. That's stupid on his part."
You
And
just
I-
accepted 100% of liability
And
when
I
you did
said,
that.
"No, you're not. We're not. I'm not. I'm not going to build the pool just because he's guessing that you can overdig and then backfill with 4 foot of gravel
Just
and
do
this and that."
You know, this is one thing I hear
No.
all the time is, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, you're the engineer. Why don't you tell me what you need to do?
This engineer wasn't even qualified for the pool part.
It's because he went to Alabama.
Yeah.
Well, not he's from Alabama. He went
just
to
went to
Alabama.
Went to
To
Alabama.
an
So he
Auburn
is
fan.
totally,
so there you
yeah,
go.
right.
I'm clarifying for everyone
Completely.
else.
Said
And,
kid was just oh, I didn't sleep because I'm going to have to go and go back to the
Ask them to
homeowner
have to
and
spend
said,
some
and I
money
said,
on
let me
something."
tell you something. That homeowner is going to be very proud of you for coming to them with the problem up front, not hiding it,
And not have a problem in the back end.
and taking a 50% gamble.
Oh, because you're scared to spend some money.
Because you're scared
You're
for
scared to spend their
them,
money.
for them to spend 10 grand on
Which is
something
nothing to them.
that they're invested in, that they're spending
$8 million?
$750,000 on.
But they're paid $8 million for the house and the whole thing.
This is another project.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, I changed gears.
No, you're good. That's fine. That's fine. But it's the point
And
is
I
correct.
had to educate him of engineering engineering has to be done. Don't be scared of it. They're invested in this. If they're going to write a $500,000 check to you,
10
I
grand's
promise
nothing.
you they got 10 grand
I
to
know.
spare
So
for
one of
engineering.
the biggest things that we always say, and it's been a minute since we said it, but don't let your middle class mindset get in the way of that man's money.
Exactly.
And it's that middle class mindset of I'm not going to afford.
I wouldn't do that
I'm not
at my
paying
house.
10 grand for
Well,
engineering
that's not-
because
it's not your house.
You're
not
not,
your money.
building a $8
You're
million
protecting the owner.
job. I know it is not your money. It's their money. It's your job to make sure it's done right and I make suggestions. You make decisions. They can choose not to with a waiver. That's up to them.
Yeah.
But you have to put it out there and say, this needs to be done. And here's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it needs to be taught because it goes back to the transition and the changing of the times of like the Master Pool Guild and within our company of we used to do things this way.
That doesn't
20,
matter.
30
We don't
years
care.
ago.
I don't care.
Now,
we don't care.
This is how we do it now.
This is how we do it. This is our standards.
there's a
and
revamp.
that's what we do.
There's a missing link of training, education, and it's up to us to educate that younger generation, the fourth
generation in your case.
That's on our shoulders.
Absolutely.
Totally on our shoulders.
You can't go out there and just guess.
It's not the Wild Wild West. You'll go out of
You've
business.
got to make sure you're backed up because if you start this, it's going to be a snowball effect in 10 years. 10 years, you're going to be out of business. So, or sooner. Or soon.
And you've been there for 60.
That's right. Can't let that happen.
Just get it.
Well, you've
Do
got a
it
legacy
right.
in that case.
Just
Do
get
it
you know,
right. Do
tech
it right.
report
Just
and
freaking
get some
do it right.
engineering. It's not
Yeah.
that hard, folks.
And then it's like, oh, I want to build a pool, but there's rock back here. Do you know how much it's going to cost to get this rock? No, I'm still taking those classes of learning how to see rock underground. And I just can't
You're a
get
smart
it.
ass, and I love
I
it.
just
Still
can't
taking
get
classes.
it. I don't know
Yes.
how much it's going to cost, but
But you know, I love rock because you know what rock means?
It ain't going
It
anywhere.
ain't moving. I know. Rock, yes, you're going to
I
pay
love
20,
rock.
30 grand to
you're
take
gonna
out
have
some
to
rock.
ship it out.
You
You
know?
may have to spend 10 grand more on.
But you know what? You'd also
backfill.
not spend 180,000 in subs and soils that
Soils,
fall.
remediation.
Yeah,
and
like
backfill, yeah.
in Texas.
I'll
yeah.
take that 10.
Exactly.
20,
so
whatever
you
it
have to, you know how it is. But teaching that is
Crucial.
so important and overlooked in the industry.
Well, part of the
there
reason
needs to be a lot of focus put on that. Would you quit interrupting me?
I know I'm so
He
rude.
did. It's okay.
I'm just
I know.
kidding.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm
The Tennessee
just kidding.
people, they do.
I'm just kidding.
It's all good.
Good stuff. No, I think you got like one more question, and then we're
No,
done.
my last question was the
No, I think there's one
quick
more
round.
Oh no, Lord.
podcast or Spotify.
Oh no, maybe
playlist.
I do. Never mind.
Yeah.
I've got
That was
this.
his-
This
that
is
was his
me.
card.
I'm sorry. I've got the card. For
See,
this
they always
one,
blame it on the fat
but,
kid.
Well, that's
You
not
know?
me anymore. So
Yeah,
there.
it's still you.
I'm still
You're not there yet, buddy.
I know.
You called me a polar bear.
you look like a polar bear coming in from the parking
Thanks,
lot
dude.
today.
It was because of my jacket, though.
It is about 4 degrees outside. So,
Yeah.
but it
Somebody got
was,
his parking spot too. That's
I
what.
know, that's what
I was
you
a
like.
little pissed
You had to
off.
walk like a mile, and
I was
you know.
I had to pay for my parking.
God, can't have that.
That's
No,
awful.
terrible. All right, last section of questions.
Okay.
So, kind of legacy and advice. Looking back on your journey, what are some lessons you would share with emerging leaders and entrepreneurs in this industry?
Oh.
Have a good spouse.
Yeah, there you go.
Joey.
Cheers,
You always
Joey.
got to
Joey.
turn
I
it
know.
back around on him. Yeah, have a good spouse. I
Well,
would
that's not
say-
wrong.
No,
I know.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
huge.
Amen.
It's huge.
No,
You're
to
right.
have-
That is-
let's- can we talk
you
about that
said
for
that
just a
as
second?
You
We
said that
can.
as a joke, but it's not.
My
I know.
wife is in there.
Yeah.
She is the most supportive person. Like when you get here's what I would suggest for your answer for these young folks that are entrepreneurs that are wanting to do something in the pool industry, whatever industry, is to marry someone that supports you in that.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important. If you have someone that fights it constantly, it is not a
It's
good
difficult.
It's a
combo.
red flag.
It's a red flag, and that's
Yeah.
one thing that I tell my kids and my nephew. I'm like, hey, it's very important.
Yeah.
I got lucky that my wife grew up
Married
in an
you?
entrepreneur, but married me.
Well, there's that.
Thanks, Jay.
Anytime.
Yeah, there's two of us that have the same.
I hear you.
Yeah, whatever. But to have a spouse that supports you 100%. But Allie actually grew up with her dad was a complete entrepreneur. He was a complete badass. But that's what she saw all growing up. It was destitute, or we're rich and we're living over in Belmead with our Mercedes convertible and we're doing deals and everything's great. We're going to private school, and then the next week we're completely homeless. Not homeless, but
Almost.
she saw all that. And so
Yeah.
when we were, in our early years, she was very supportive, still to this day, just very supportive in that whole mindset.
Yeah.
And it's super important for any entrepreneurial spirited person to look for that in a spouse. So,
Agreed, 100%. And I think that's where we are. We didn't know it,
yeah, we didn't either.
but the sports world, I guess, helped cultivate that, and I didn't know it. I supported him through his first, and then now he's
For his
supporting
season.
me.
Now it's your season.
And
right?
then now watching the kids, the girls, we have a 28 and a 25. Is she 25 or 24? I can't keep up with them. She'll be 28 in May. She's engaged, the oldest. And I've paid attention really close to the boy. Excuse me, young man.
The man.
The man.
The man.
Mm-hmm.
Watching.
He's not ready for that yet.
Daddies always are like that. But anyway, he supports her in whatever she's doing, and she's
Huge.
a badass. She runs the hell out of that project, the Army project that she's over, whatever. She'll run the simulator into a freaking mountain, but she can run the whole it's hilarious.
That's kind of hilarious.
She can run it into the mountain if she's driving it.
I think there's a story there as well.
Right into the mountain.
It's like, bam.
But she can ride.
You got no sense of direction, but by God, she can run
She's going to drive that shit right into the mountain.
Thankful it was a simulator.
Not the reality.
That's great.
But yeah, it's just what was the key question?
Where were we? Let's see. What lessons you would share with emerging leaders and entrepreneurs?
Lessons I would share.
That's when Chad took over.
I know.
That's fine. He had some good things to say.
Oh yeah.
He's not wrong.
Never heard you say that before.
I know.
Thank you for
I give you occasional
Spousal
Yeah.
support. You have to have spousal support. If you don't, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer. And I hate to say this, but he gets a lot of my leftovers. So I'm all pumped up. I'm all this. I'm all that. You wear many hats. You both know. From a woman's perspective, I wear many hats. I come home, I'm tired, and he gets the leftover. And that's the sucky part of owning a business. But there's also good parts. So I think it comes with anything in life that you choose to do. It's not just the pool industry. It could be the shoe industry. It could be it could be the
Give and take.
furniture industry. It's all of you just have to figure out a way to make it work.
What we're doing.
But as far as what to pass on, I have always had this. I don't know what it is. I always love to listen, and I know I've done a lot of damn talking today. Yeah, you're over there just,
Is she ever going to shut up?
I love it. Is just be slow. What is it? Slow to speak and fast to listen, because there's so much to that. Everybody is. In my world, or just the meetings and just general conversation, it's always everybody's got something to say. They're so quick to just spit off at the and it's just wait, just calm down, listen, and they have something to offer. They have something to say. Listen to them. because you might pick up on something that you might need to use.
Yeah,
Stick
even
in your
the young
pocket
ones,
and and we try to tell the kids that all the time. They're so defensive because they're both battling us. We're both pow, 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 pow. And they don't have the time to sit and listen and absorb and think. So if that's my only, I don't know if that
Good.
is anything at all.
And I'll
or
say
not.
one thing just from knowing you and even just hearing your stories today, one thing especially comes across is you're confident in who you are and you are willing to like stand for that. And you're not going to let people walk all over you. And that's something, especially being a leader and a woman in this industry, that sets you apart and garners respect from the people around you for it. So,
well, thank you.
there's benefit to that, and that's a really a good character trait that I see in you.
Thank you.
From knowing you.
Thank
She's
you.
always told her kids, be brave, be strong,
Be brave,
be courageous. Go out and do it. Don't let nothing.
Nothing's going to stop you.
No
You've
fear.
instilled
No
passion and confidence in your.
I'm ready to go kick some ass, man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I have been listening to you for a long time. This has been great.
Hours
I'm ready
at
to
this
go
point.
kick
You
some
could have
ass.
been here earlier.
It was late.
We're
It's been
going to build
great.
you some
It's been
character. We're
great.
going to put some character in your life. We're going to build character.
Let's go sling some axes.
Hey, I'm good with
Do you
that.
chop
Yeah.
wood?
So
Have you
I
chopped
do.
wood?
I have.
Have
once,
you?
yes.
Yeah. My kids hate when I go back to those stories.
Yes,
Of,
I used to.
oh my God, Mom chopped wood and she
Yes.
had to stack wood and
Up
it builds
in the
character.
snow, both uphill.
No.
Yeah,
Funny story, and you just tell me when to shut up. But
we
it
will.
was
It's fine.
94. 94, we went through a terrible flood. My dad built our house one block higher than all the other houses in the area because we knew the potential of the 100-year flood. We got the 100-year flood in 94. And he was downtown Owens Crossroads helping the elderly get to higher ground, one being my great-grandfather. And I'm at home with my mom, and we brought a little lady that we considered a grandmother. We brought her home with us to help take care of her, make sure she wasn't going to float off in the flood. Mom calls my dad and says, "Hey, the water's getting up.
Water's rising.
You got to get
Lord
home."
willing, and the creek don't rise.
Yeah, it's rising.
Well,
And it was rising.
it
Yeah.
was rising because he went through the flood. His house was built on a slab next to us, and we were built.
one block.
We were
high.
four blocks.
Shy.
We were 4 blocks high. We had a big old crawl space. Dad was like, "You're good. You're good. You're good." Well, I go out to check on the dogs. We had a dog. The dog had 9 puppies. 2 of them had drowned. So I'm rounding up the puppies in the water.
Yeah.
Water up to here. Power's already cut off at the transformer. Everything's shut down. It's dark. We start moving furniture upstairs because we're thinking we're about to lose.
Yeah, who knows?
We're about to lose the bottom floor. And we leave our house in a flat bottom boat. My mama, my brother, me, the lady that was a mamaw to us, and 9 puppies. And move all that out. The wood that me and my daddy had chopped and stacked up outside the house had floated off to the other neighbor's side because there was a fence between
And you
his house
chopped all
and
that.
our
And
house.
you
That's a lot
chopped
of
that
work.
wood. I know.
So guess what she did?
Me
She
and
went to
Dad,
go grab that
She went and
wood.
stole that wood
Me and
back.
Dad,
Right.
we dressed
God,
up.
I'm getting that wood.
Do you remember that? That
Our
was hard
neighbor,
work,
he
Dad.
stacked all that shit up like he owned it. And I was,
I
my,
chopped that.
my
was
marks
mine.
are
That's
in that.
right.
And Daddy was
Golly.
like, Dad was like, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to go get that wood." So here we go. We dress
Great.
up.
I've
We're
got
all
this
in.
visual. It's great.
We're all
my
in
Dan
wood.
black.
Aykroyd and Belushi.
Yeah.
In Animal House, they
The background music's going.
We get the wheelbarrow out. We're not
Wheelbarrow?
going to do it in the daytime. We're going to do it at nighttime
Oh,
when
yeah.
he's in bed. So here we go with our wheelbarrow. Mom's like, "Y'all are going to get shot. You're crazy."
Yeah, she's probably right.
You didn't. She wasn't out there
It
chopping
wasn't her
the wood.
wood.
It wasn't her wood.
That's a good
It
point.
was
We'll
my
get
wood
that
shot.
wood.
that I
know.
chopped.
Mhm.
So here, me and Dad
This is
go
great.
every night for like a week. We would go
Just
one or-
over.
taking
one or
more
two
of it,
pieces.
taking
We would
more
go.
of it, yeah.
We'd go over after wheelbarrows.
Yeah,
We'd bring
uh-huh.
our wheel because we had wood stacked
It was
up
a lot of wood.
on the back
Right.
of the house. We had just
And he
a wood
just stole
burning
all of it.
heater.
Mhm.
We got all
That
of
guy.
it.
That's great.
All of it.
That's great.
We brought our wood back.
The neighbor didn't know where it came from,
Yeah.
so he just thought the wood
The
ended
wood.
up in his
He
backyard.
knows
He
it's not
knew.
You
there.
know he didn't chop it.
So he stacked it
He
up.
knew.
He was-
I got a story
Don't blame
about
it on
neighbor.
him.
Yeah.
You are so terrible.
He didn't chop the wood.
That's right.
No,
He found the wood.
no. So me and Dad, we did that. Yeah,
He's a pot
it was all
stirrer right
good.
there.
I know,
But the kids
absolutely.
joke about it now. They're like, "You talk about chopping wood, this and that." Rah, rah, rah. And I was like,
Yeah,
we did.
well.
We did
There
it.
you go. Well, Beth, I appreciate you coming today. This has been a lot of fun. I don't even know how long we've gone, but we tend to talk a lot and just
We do. It's all
in
good.
Every tangent, and that's the fun of what this is. It's the people
right.
that
Thank
make this
you.
industry special. And I've loved knowing you for the past year plus, and Joey as well, and doing some of the MPG events. And want to again thank you for spending a couple hours with us this evening, and thanks to Hayward for sponsoring
Hayward's
our
wonderful.
little podcast episodes here to really bring the stories of the people in the industry here to life, and not just be what we talk about at the expo. We want to talk about
I do
the things that
16
are,
pools a year.
you
And
know,
we do this. There's so much more to the stories.
Let's
We
talk
appreciate
about
it.
the things we talk about at the bar afterwards, and where we really get to know people. And
Yeah.
that's the whole goal of this podcast. And we totally appreciate you guys being here to tell your story and learn more about you, about what it's like to be a woman in the industry, and kind of a certified badass, because you are.
Thank you.
I mean, Beth Dutton has nothing on you,
Oh,
but
Lord.
so there we go.
Just watch your back when you
I know,
jump.
I'm a little scared to, turn my back on Beth now after this thing. I mean,
You're
I mean,
a
Dutton's
good
pretty
guy.
much a badass.
I know,
If she's
though,
trumping her, I don't know.
And she said
I'm a
she
little
learned-
worried.
She learned everything from you, so
Yeah.
I'm a little.
That's all fun. Thank you.
No, we
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
both.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much
both
do.
for having
So,
us.
mhm.
It's
Yeah.
been a pleasure, and
Mhm.
the hope that it works out for you guys and you can grow and
We're excited about
Evolve.
it. It's got.
I want to say one
Learn.
thing real
Yeah, go
quick.
ahead.
The class that we did a couple years ago, one thing that was really awesome about that class is was at the very end of the 3 days that we did, 3 evenings that we did the class, we sat there and we're like, okay, guys, and everybody sat there and told us how much they loved the class
and
how-
appreciated it.
and
Yeah.
how much they
Mhm.
appreciated it. And that inspired me and Jason big time. We're like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what, this can be something really great, and so we're excited about it.
yeah.
To not just
And we
make it a
appreciate
one-off
your
thing,
support.
but
Yeah.
now to do it as
That's
you know,
right.
to do the podcast, but also to open up a whole new level of classes we have coming up,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be pretty cool.
That's
so we're very
awesome.
excited.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
and
your support.
Yeah, absolutely. And just
Mm-hmm.
getting under the
Careful, Dakota get mad if you hit that
surface.
thing one more time.
Yeah, he will.
Sorry.
If it's
I know.
not
He
6
gave
inches
you,
from
he
your
gave you an
teeth.
evil eye.
Hey,
Just
you know
saw
your
it.
teeth?
I know. So there you go.
Hey,
Stand away.
hey,
That's-
Beth.
I'm sorry.
But just getting breaking the ice. And that's with that younger generation of breaking the ice with them and getting to know them one-on-one and teaching them to build the relationships. If they can do that,
It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're going to be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they will.
But
they,
if
they
they
will be
sit-
fine.
And they're
Yeah,
This,
Totally.
Get off your
not-
damn phone. Mm-hmm.
they're
right.
they're hiding behind we've got to get out of that era and
totally agree.
get them talking. So, yeah. Well, thank y'all for having
Yes,
us.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Been a blast.
I've enjoyed it.
All right.
Thoroughly.
enjoyed it
Let's
too.
go get some dinner.
Let's go.